Alright everyone, what's up? This is Preston here, and today we're going to be reacting to the Bank of America Roval 400 today. It'll be the final race of the round of 12. As you guys know, I was at Talladega Super Speedway last weekend, and now, this weekend, I'm back home reacting to the Charlotte Roval race that's happening today. So, yeah, the race hasn't started yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just chill out and wait. And we could have a guest coming in today. I have one of my friends coming in today. By the way, everyone, my picks are Tyler Reddick. He's my main pick to win.
But still, there's so much unpredictability about this that you just cannot relax at all. And the guys at the front of the grid made a terrific point earlier. I mean, it can be decided by 1 point today, which brings me, Kyle, to paybacks. Everyone says the Roval's a place to do it. Will it happen? Wait, here's what I'm going to say. There's not going to be paybacks today.
Or something.
Everything that happens today will get paid back at one time. There's so much on the line for so many people today. That's at the back of their mind. That's not at the front of the forefront of the boss. That's saying that's to go back. I'm just saying, DJ, I'm just saying, work his way through the good and some more friends. Here's the odds, DJ, for the race winner at the Roval this afternoon. No surprise here. Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick, the two favorites in this. But the man with maybe the fastest car. He's just Flores down there. He had 11-1 on that. Gosh, is he going to race for the win or for a point? Such a tough decision. Might be a good bet, though. When it comes to the odds, though, it only pays for the win. The Charlotte, North Carolina area.
Alright, we're about to start pre-race ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as the Burlington Fire Department Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome former anchor of Good Morning America, co-host of The View, author, podcast host, and founder of Carry Media, Paula Ferris.
Hello, NASCAR fans, and let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you in the spirit of thanksgiving and gratitude. Thank you for freedom, freedom to worship, freedom to love, freedom to gather, and freedom to race. Thank you for our faith. Thank you for family, for mothers and fathers and children. Thank you for these drivers and their families. Thank you for their teams. Thank you for their crews. Thank you for everyone that's going to be working at the track today. And God, thank you for these incredible fans. Lord, thank you for left turns. Thank you for this beautiful sport and this beautiful day. And we thank you in advance that you will be providing protection and provision for all the drivers and their teams today. And finally, Father, we thank you for these 3 words. Let's go racing. Amen.
Amen.
And now, here to perform our national anthem, please welcome platinum-selling recording artist and season 3 winner of The Voice, Cassidy Pope.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran, the bombs bursting, and gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
Almost a sellout crowd at the Roval. On the other side, Rick Allen, Steve Lazard, Jeff Burton, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Time to take the Cup Series playoff field from 12 to 8 next on NBC Sports.
Well, I'm also really worried for Hamlin because road courses for him have been trash this year. I might go ahead and download the results, or the standings, or the grid.
Co-anchor on Western New York's favorite morning show since 2012.
Thanks for starting your day with us here on Daybreak.
She's also a multimedia journalist who tells powerful stories about this community.
The city of good neighbors is stepping into house.
And stories that shine a positive light on this community.
Off the field, he coaches life skills.
Integrity, learning how to play as a team.
Maybe that's because she's always been a part of this community. Daybreak's Melissa Holmes. She's on your side.
I've been an OBGYN for over 3 decades. I've delivered thousands of babies and stood by women as they've made some of the hardest decisions imaginable. I'm not easily shaken, but I'm terrified Lee Zeldin could become governor. He's supported abortion bans so cruel they include no exceptions for rape or incest, and he
for you. Most homeowners really don't change their furnace filters often enough. Lucky for you, the Filtrete Basic Pleated Filter is over 20% off this week. Pick one up in a variety of sizes for just $4.97. And when you're ready for your next project, Value's here to help. Quarts of Minwax Fast Dry Polyurethane are just $13.97 this week. Value for the do-it-yourselfer, in you. Car Crash,
All right, this is the part where the intro happens.
Just a young and bouncing on my mama knee. Sister, there's only one thing to set your soul free. Wasn't no easy street where I come from. There wasn't no sleep until the work was done. Pull me under to the bottom of the well. Keep your motor running until that victory bell. One phone running to another show. Please start your engines now and rock and roll. It's NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Charlotte to Bank of America Roval 400. What an incredible facility here in Charlotte, North Carolina, alongside our crew chief Steve Litzart, as well as our drivers, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jeff Burton. Rick Allen with you. Want to take a look at the Cup Series playoff standing brought to you by Xfinity. Only one driver is guaranteed into the round of 8. Any of these drivers can win their way into that next round, but Junior, this is a tough track to do it at.
Well, this is going to be an interesting race. I'm excited for it, but I'm really worried for Hamlin now. I'm very worried. But this is unpredictable. I mean, the racing's been great on road courses, but my pick is Tyler Reddick, but anything can happen.
Already 2 drivers in trouble. Hamlin, Denny Hamlin started 24th, had to qualify poorly, and Ross Chastain, Red didn't qualify. He's qualified 10th, but he's got to start to the rear. Well, everybody keeps talking about points for Christopher Bell at 45 points below. I think it's a must win. He can win at a road course, but with Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick having very little pressure on both of them, it is an uphill battle for the driver of the 20.
Points, obviously everyone's going to be trying to accumulate as many as they can so they can advance, but a win and you do it automatically. Let's get the engines fired. Here's a command.
All right, here we go.
And now race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome our Grand Marshal, University of North Carolina head men's basketball coach, Hubert Davis. Drivers, it's live action. Start your engines.
Let's go.
Fired up when you're ready. Fired up. In North Carolina, we always do what the coach says, and that's just what the drivers have done. The engines are fired. Green flag is next.
We love our new neighborhood.
Yeah, great schools, wonderful neighbors, so helpful.
Maybe too helpful.
Present.
Well, at
Share
least Geico
screen.
made bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save so much money.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
At SafeLink, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. When my last customer discovered a crack in his car's windshield,
Yeah, I'm watching one of the stream links on YouTube.
SafeLink makes it easy. We're the experts at replacing your glass and recalibrating your advanced safety system.
And they recycled my own glass. Now that's a company I can trust.
Don't wait. Schedule today.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
For tires, I only trust Goodyear. So I wear Skechers with Goodyear rubber for incredible traction, durability, and stability. If Goodyear rubber can handle what this piece throws at it, just imagine how well it'll perform in your feet. Try Skechers with Goodyear.
With Sonics 2 for $5 you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making.
Is this most likely the longest road course race of the season? Why do I have a feeling that is?
Die Hard. Good choice.
Only one I trust. Imagine if everything had the reliability, durability, and power of Die Hard. Diehards choose Die Hard, and they get it at Advance Auto Parts.
NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Coca-Cola. And by Ford. Built Ford proud.
Round of 12 comes to an end today, folks. Fire!
Cars rolling off of pit road now, qualifying yesterday. Want to take a look at today's starting grid, brought to you by Bank of America. Up front, Joey Logano, William Byron. They will lead the field to the green flag. Down there in row 5, probably one of the best road course racers we have in NASCAR now, Chase Elliott. He has the Xfinity onboard camera, and let's dial him up on the radio.
Hey, Chase, is all the guys in the NBC booth with us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you're a two-time winner here, so no better person to ask this question. Why is this track so difficult?
Oh man, that place is just it's just really tight. Like racing in a parking lot really with these big cars, so it's just hard to get in a rhythm. It doesn't really flow like any other road course we go to. So just super important to find that rhythm and flow and get comfortable here. I feel like it's really, really tough to do.
Well, you've been one of the very best on road courses for a while, but some others have caught up. What have they done to be able to do that?
Just out-driving me, I guess. I don't know if we'll see. Yeah, I go today or after Chevy's been all right, so we'll go to work, see what happens.
And something tells me you're going to do some great driving. Have a good day today. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
One of those humble drivers in the garage as well. All right, Steve, the Bank of America race breakdown. Tell us about the numbers.
Well, you heard Dale describe this racetrack as Frankenstein. It is absolutely that. Kind of a street course on the infield, high banks on either side. 2.32 miles make up the Roval, which is a combination of 17 corners in all, 12 of which go to the left, 5 to the right. And the banking is really the challenge, right? 24 degrees when they climb the banking of the pretty standard 1.5 mile oval we see it here at Charlotte. 109 laps, stage 1, 25, stage 2 is 25, final stage 50.
400 kilometers, okay.
Really like this. And the spots we're really going to highlight are the end of the 2 stages because those points get awarded. You would love to pit before the end of the stage, then the caution comes out, other guys pit, you get your track position back, and then that final stage.
Strategy is key in this race.
71 and 86 is really the window. When you come to pit road in that window, are you fortunate enough to guess it perfect, maybe before yellow comes out? And you definitely can't have a mistake in that final stage if you expect to have track position at the end.
So many different strategies coming into play. Drivers looking for points. For example, Kyle Larson He is right now 6th overall, but he's 18 points above the cut line. That's not very safe. So, Kim Kuhn, are they talking strategy early before this race starts?
Well, they're talking a lot of different things and not good outlook from the 5. I checked in with the team this morning, and crew chief Cliff Daniels told me yesterday the car was terrible. It did not have grip in the right places to make Kyle feel comfortable. He did say they made changes for qualifying that seemed to help a little bit, and they amplified those changes for the race this afternoon. Cliff saying it's key to make sure Kyle is comfortable, because if he is not comfortable, Dave, he will not be fast this afternoon, and they will jeopardize being able to get some of those eager stage points.
Kim, moments ago, Denny Hamlin hopped in the FedEx Toyota and keyed the radio and said, "Thank you for the effort." That was to his entire team, because after qualifying 24th, engineers went to work, mechanics went to work, and Denny himself hit the books to see if there was any way he could have a better race starting from 24th here this afternoon. Remember, his only cushion is 21 points to the good above the cut line. He needs to watch his way today and make sure he's there at the end and scoring as many points as possible. Toyota, thanks for letting us ride the Roval today with Denny.
Drivers check their pit road speed here. Joey Logano said yesterday he was surprised to actually be on the pole for this race. Why? Because in practice they made a long run, and they thought that was the strength of their race car. They ran.
Looks like we're gonna be going green next time. Bye, folks.
Very good about how the car was on older Goodyear tires. Paul Wolf told me moments ago. He said, "I think we have a car fast enough, but we need points, especially in stage 1. We will then evaluate after stage 1. We would love to be able to flip stage 2 and put ourselves in position to get a road course win and advance to the round of 8.
There's more of that strategy talk. All right, let's familiarize you with this racetrack. Junior, you called it Frankenstein. Describe it for us as we look at it.
Yeah, as you go down into turn one of the tightest corners of this racetrack, there'll be some incidents there for sure as the drivers get into the fence. We saw a lot of problems way over in turn 5. Guys missing that corner, getting to the tire barrier over there as well. 2 big chicanes right here, turn 11 and 12, 15, 16, 17. A lot of braking zone right there, passing opportunities for the drivers. A very unique part of this racetrack is the drivers do not use 15, 16, 17 for the restarts. They start on the normal oval, which means when they enter turn 1, they're going faster.
Yeah, in NASCAR games, in Charlotte Roval, they race restart in the chicane, not in that part. NASCAR games need to have that.
There's that restart zone, and once again, I want to take a look at the points. Very important. This is an elimination race, meaning the bottom 4 in points at the end of this race, their championship hopes dashed.
Yeah, unfortunately for Alex Bowman, he's out of the car again with concussion symptoms.
So Bowman
we know Grant's behind the wheel of 48 for that reason. We can rule Bowman out for advancement. Bell at minus 45, you're really thinking it's a must-win for that situation. Mathematically, it's not quite there yet, but realistically, it is. And then you look from Cindric minus 12, really all the way up. Even Blaney at plus 32, while he's feeling the best of all the guys at points, it's anything but guaranteed. An issue early, and you could lose that many points.
Yeah, that is tough.
This race, well, let's listen to one of the players in the pep talk at the 22.
Yeah, just don't do them.
Let's do our job. Got a rookie car.
Yeah, that just...
We'll be doing this. Got to be ready to do what we've been doing. Playoff.
This is the playoffs. Paul Wolf knows it. Crew chief for Joey Logano. You heard him right there.
Well, here we go.
Got Joey Logano in.
Hey, drivers, this is one of those tracks where, attrition is still a question mark. You guys have got to help me out as the crew chief. I know the curves help you navigate some of these corners, but if you abuse your car, don't blame me if it doesn't last all 109 laps. You're going to have to help me out.
Oh, Steve, there's so much speed down there, though. You're going to have to talk me into it. Spotter's got to be on me all day to keep me off those curves.
The first turn they have to navigate through, and we like to call it heartburn turn because of exactly what Jeff Jr., you guys were talking about.
Here we go, coming through the chicane.
The big track here for the start of this race. They won't go through that chicane yet. So right now, they'll be coming
through start zone. Here we go. Green flag, green flag in the air. We're on the way from Charlotte. McDowell, I think McDowell, they're making it 3 wide there. Logano out to the lead.
Suarez a little loose there on corner exit, heading off into turn 4. Turn 5 now.
Thank goodness.
Get some accidents here this weekend.
Oh,
man, Briscoe really
yeah, Briscoe was close there. Well, Logano's leading.
Suarez with a lot of pace.
Come on.
The road courses this year really fast right now. Hound in that 24. Here's a great battle too.
And you see the 2-car. Austin Cindric underneath the 20 of Christopher Bell. When they get down here to this rear chicane, somebody's going to have to get the spot up. Going through here side by side is difficult advantage.
Yep.
Nobody's giving up though.
Yep, it is so difficult. Oh! Cole Custer is out of shape just a little bit.
You go through that corner wrong, how much momentum you can lose.
Cindric able to get by the 20 of Christopher Bell. We have seen the Toyota struggle a little bit on road courses this year. We'll see if Christopher Bell can change that tendency.
Big moment right there.
Oh.
Yep.
Austin Dillon misses it.
Austin Dillon, that's what you have to do. If you miss the chicane, you come to a full stop immediately to avoid the NASCAR penalty.
And that can happen on both the backstretch chicane, the trilogy chicane, or the front stretch.
Hamlin's up to 19th. So he's gaining at least some spots, so that's good.
Once again, that 48 driven not by Alex Bowman this week, but Noah Gregson behind the wheel as Alex Bowman out with concussion-like symptoms for the second race in a row.
We talk about how difficult this racetrack is. When you can see how narrow it is, the groove is very small, very tight corners. This leads into what is normally Charlotte Oval, turn 1 and 2. This is now is normally on this racetrack. When you run the oval, the most, the difficult part becomes the easiest, but it approaches this rear chicane, heavy braking.
Yep, heavy braking.
See how big these blue curves are on the left, and then on the right. If you hit those curves too hard, it can actually damage your car.
And we get confirmation from NASCAR that 3 has done the proper thing as far as stopping that race car. He is clear of no penalty. That'll be something we see all day long here at the road. They average about 10 missed chicanes per race.
Joe gives racing drivers nose to tail. We saw the 18. Kyle Busch, the back end kicking out as he's chasing.
Kyle Busch is driving right now.
One thing that I've noticed this weekend is how these guys can hustle this race car. The tire here must have a lot of grip, give these guys a lot of confidence. The cars do move around a lot, but they seem to really be driving these cars off corner exit. A lot of swing in the back. Look out front here. Do you see the back of the car swinging around out here in front of this car here?
Hamlin's doing a good job in managing all that. He started 20.
Good job. He's building up.
To 18, so good start to Denny.
Good.
He was one of the drivers we knew we had to watch. Denny Hamlin starting a little further in the back, as well as Ross Chastain, another playoff driver who has quite a few points coming in, but because of his starting position, he's currently below the cut line. So Ross Chastain has his work cut out for him.
A lot of good lateral grip in these race cars right now, allowing these drivers to really lean on them, switching directions. But we recognized yesterday in the Xfinity race, tires did make a difference. They did fall off. They were better when you were able to come get new tires. You could drive through the field. So you have to pay attention today, see if this tire is no different.
We saw a little brake smoke there. I want to clear something up. I know you.
Gosh.
The stop by Austin Dillon, they re-looked at that and said, no, that was not sufficient. It was put towards the 3 of Austin Dillon.
Oh, a penalty.
Let's see why we would think they changed their mind on that.
Man, they changed their mind. I've never seen that happen before.
And pulled over here to take a stop. Oh, he didn't stop all the way, so you have to come to a complete stop.
Yeah, I didn't stop all the way. I get it.
Changed their mind on the penalty.
I'm okay with them taking another look at it, making sure they got it right. I'm okay with that. You have to make the call right. Use instant replay. Use everything you have to be able to make that call.
Well, now you see why the stop is so important, because the penalty was a pass-through, which puts him out well behind the field now, only in front of one car. The 78 of Josh Williams, who also had a penalty earlier in the race, had to do a pass-through. So these two cars are pretty good distance behind the field.
Dave Ross Chastain has made his way up.
Yeah, we didn't stop enough. We didn't stop enough. I didn't think we did.
Yeah, but that was a 3 radio seeing what happened with Austin's car there. As for Ross Chastain, what a job his crew did. Tore the left side of that car off when he went into the barriers off of turn 5 in qualifying. The garage closed at 2:30 yesterday.
Oh, who was that?
Almost a spin right here on the front straightaway. The 45 car.
Oh,
Bubba Wallace
no, almost.
misses the front straightaway entirely. He's at 9th place when this
Gosh.
happened. Missed the last chicane here on the front straightaway. Got into the braking zone. The car was way uncomfortable and out of control.
Man.
Just bailed on making this chicane entirely.
All right, Junior, you said just a moment ago, on average 10 missed chicanes. Well, we're only 4 laps into this and 2 already.
Yeah, 2 that we know of. So he's worried about flat spots on his tires. We did see a lot of smoke. And so if you slide the tire, Steve.
Oh, I gotta go back in. There we go. Bubba Wallace is now going down pit road.
He feels that vibration. Let's take another look at it, Junior. This is coming into the front stretch chicane. All you see, it just got really loose. I guess he couldn't commit to the wheel, so he comes to a stop. Back to the 3 radio. That didn't stop enough. Unfortunately, it threw it clear. It's did you stop or did you not, right? Did the tires come to a stop? So stop enough, I thought was a good way to say, no, we just didn't do it correctly. Bubba Wallace did, so I think he's fine on the penalty. But we are hearing on the radio he's coming down to pit road to replace those flat spotted tires.
So initial already.
Oh, that sucks for Bubba. No.
Joey Logano out in front. Bubba Wallace serving his penalty. The NASCAR Cup Series playoffs on NBC. Bank of America Roval 400.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? He's seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
At SafeLight, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. We can replace your windshield and recalibrate your safety system.
And they recycled my old glass.
Don't wait. Schedule today.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood.
The epic spin the internet.
Fabulous Las Vegas. Whatever got you this far wasn't luck. It was work, struggle, sacrifice, ambition that burned like pure fire. So what do you say, fellas? Like your odds? The NASCAR playoffs continue in Las Vegas on NBC.
Grab an ice cold Coke and buckle up.
Let's go.
You're watching NASCAR on NBC.
And already 7 laps in on lap 8 here, Denny Hamlin negotiating his way around the 17th turn Roval here in Charlotte.
17th. Doing good.
Want to take a look at the telemetry brought to you by Progressive.
Right on board with the 14 car of Chase Briscoe. We're going to be able to look at the steering, the braking as well. Obviously, watches right foot throttle as he goes to the infield.
Interesting.
How careful he is. Can't get full throttle in some of these areas, but he will give it just enough throttle to really put it up. A little bit of throttle right here. Can't quite go full throttle.
It's so slick. We heard Chase Elliott, describe it as a parking lot inside the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And who just does not have the grip. Now he's going to be wide open here. Seeing change gears. Right there, he's dancing like break gas through that one section. Now watch his left foot. Let's see if he gives a little comfort check. There you go. Just make sure the brakes are there. This is that heavy braking zone, the rear chicane.
Slow back to the throttle. Gradually getting the throttle back down. Lifts or shifts.
Pretty calm hands. You know, his car must be driving at least pretty good. His hands are pretty calm. No real fast motions.
Where is the
That'll be one of the tougher corners of the racetrack right here. Now this part right here, trying to go full throttle, trying to get more throttle, really hard to do. He's almost like from 50 to 100%, 50 to 100%. That's what makes road course racing hard. It's really knowing how much throttle to be able to really feed this car to be able to keep the momentum up. Sometimes you're using the brake and the throttle at the same time.
The other thing I always struggle with is understanding like where I needed to be better. There's so many corners. There's so many opportunities to lose speed, gain speed. Why am I getting beat? Why do I need to? Where is it? I always struggle. Unless my car was really handling poorly, that's where I think really good road racers definitely. They know I'm going to be better right here if I want to go fast.
All the information these drivers have today, you would have loved it now. Being able to get all of the, here's where you're getting beat. These guys are beating you in exactly this position. And this is what they're doing with gas and brake and shifts and different gears to try to beat you there. 22 car here still out front, comfortably over that 24, but you look back there behind.
Oh no, Hamlet's right on the cut. Hamlet's right on the bubble. Oh crap.
Brake's been pushing him a little bit. He's actually got a little bit of space now between the 99 and the 8 car lady right there behind him as well.
Let's get a few of the updates from these drivers and where they're running. William Byron right now in that second spot. Marty, is he content to run here behind the 22?
I'm sure he'd love to have the lead, Rick, but think about the week for William Byron, the Hendrick Motorsports driver. On Monday, he was below the cut line, minus 11, but then the NASCAR appeals panel overturned his 25-point penalty for
Shouldn't have.
caution at Texas, and all of a sudden he was plus 14.
Byron shouldn't have. That penalty shouldn't have been appealed.
I honestly feel like that did not change our game plan for today. We need points in stage 1. We need them in stage 2. But William Byron has always been terrific at the Roval right now, plus 26 above the cut line, Dave.
Daniel Suarez runs in third, just about 3.8 seconds behind the first place running Joey Logano. When I talked to crew chief Travis Mack about the third place qualifying effort put in yesterday, I said, did you have any of those Sonoma feelings? That was the race where they all broke through to the win column for the first time. He goes, yeah, but I also had feelings about Circuit of the Americas. We didn't win that race, but we were the fastest car, and I think we're the fastest car this weekend, and you can see some of that on the Coca-Cola onboard.
If Suarez wins, I'll be so happy.
Roval runs in the 9th position and is in jeopardy of not transferring to the round of 8. And when I talked to crew chief Adam Stevens a couple of weeks ago, he said the first round of the playoffs was about performance, and they excelled. But he said that this round is about luck. And while luck has not been on their side at Texas or Talladega, and Christopher came into this race 45 points below the elimination line and pretty much faces a must-win situation. So Christopher said they're pretty much committing to not getting stage points and doing what they can to position themselves to win or at least finish as high as possible.
Steve, that means coming before the first stage break, making sure that they can get there and get off cycle with some of these other drivers.
Yeah, the end of the stage is lap 25 when the leader comes and takes 2 to go. Pit road will close, which would be lap 23. So 22 or 23, we're going to see some busy pit road with the guys outside the playoffs. Even though playoff cars like Christopher Bell are thinking they have to win. Problem with Christopher Bell is I don't know whether they got the pace to do what a lot of the cars are going to do.
Yeah, I'm just the Toyotas. I don't think any of the Toyotas are going to win.
Got these 3 cars we're riding with right now.
That's just my opinion, at least.
His teammate Denny Hamlin got to 17. He's kind of stalled out on speed. His teammate Kyle Busch, he's gone backwards in Truex. He's not been able to go forward either. So that problem has been for a while. This entire year with the Toyotas, they just have not had the pace.
Harrison Burton in the 21 just in front of Kyle Busch here in the 18 as they work their way through the front stretch chicane. Again, Kyle Busch eliminated after the first round of the playoffs. He's running in the 19th position now, chasing after Harrison Burton.
Well, for Kyle Busch, it was really two failed engines that knocked him out of that first round. He was pretty good in position to win Darlington, where the playoffs kicked off, and had an engine failure in the closing laps of that race. This is going to be a season he definitely looks back on and kind of wonders what if. Last season with Children's Racing, moving to Richard Children's Racing next year.
Man, Kyle Busch going to RCRs, but still, it's going to be feeling, as a person who's watched NASCAR for 5 years almost, it's going to be weird seeing Kyle Busch in the 8 car. I'll get used to it quickly, but even though I'm not a Kyle Busch fan, it's going to feel so weird seeing him in that car.
Missed the playoffs, and now currently runs well outside the top 10, back in the 20th position behind Kyle Busch.
Marty, Bubba Wallace with that early miss of the chicane, have they gotten things back into rhythm?
All the way back in 38th now, Rick, and he immediately came on the radio and said, I have to pit. That is why, Steve, that is what a flat spot looks like. He slid the right front for a good 50, 100 feet or so, and that's what happens to that Goodyear tire. Completely destroys it. That's undrivable for your driver, isn't it, Steve, when the tire looks like that?
Undrivable, and great decision for Bubba Wallace, not trying to ride it out. Don't add another mistake on top of locking up the tire. Come to pit road, take your medicine, put 4 fresh tires on it. Still a lot of racing to go with, if you can believe it, 97 laps to go at this very difficult road course.
Just 13 to go in stage 1. It's been all Joey Logano up front for the first 12 laps. He needs to win. He could win and advance to the round of 8 right here at the Charlotte Roval.
Gosh darn.
My number is 618-437-7425.
Okay. Can anyone tell me what Julie did wrong there?
You got to repeat the number. No one's ever going to get it the first time.
Nope.
No. Well, Logano's still out front here.
If she didn't mention a good time to call her back, how am I supposed to know when to call her back?
No, she just shouldn't have left a voicemail. 9 out of 10 times a text will do.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Put on your fancy pants and sashay into Little Caesars for the Fanceroni Pepperoni. With over 100 crispy old world pepperoni and cheesy crust edge, you'll be saying fancy words like indubitably or crochet. Walk in and walk out for only $9.99.
Pizza.
Just on my car with Carter's.
Yeah, you did.
And you instantly got the best, most competitive offer from our network of thousands of dealers.
So you're selling the car, but keeping the bus. You're selling the room too?
Car Gurus. Get the best offer for your car.
Jesus.
What's up, Doug? Hi, Cheryl.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. We've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best.
Imagine having the elite performance of Goodyear now in your Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers, featuring the top-tier performance of premium Goodyear rubber. Get all-season performance with Goodyear and Skechers.
We get out. Fired up. Look big ones. We get out and rip it. We track them down. So crack a Mountain Dew. Get out and do it.
Die Hard. Good choice.
Only one I trust.
Imagine if everything had the reliability, durability, and power of Die Hard. Diehards choose Die Hard, and they get it at Advance Auto Parts.
For the first time, NASCAR fans can view every lap of NASCAR Cup Series races from inside the cockpit of any car they choose.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try that on my phone. Just to test it out.
Drive or download the NASCAR mobile app.
Some of you didn't have
If you
one.
wanted to go the fastest around the racetrack, you could have been riding along with Joey Logano. We want to take a look at the Xfinity fastest lap. That was turned by Joey Logano on lap 2.
While he's had a quick car since the drop of the green, that 24 has impressed me. William Byron continues to stop.
I would rather see Byron win than Logano.
It's a little bit closer.
But at the same time, I don't want neither.
Be able to draw there and make the pass. Just 2 laps left, 10 laps to go on the stage. Looks like the better car of the two.
Where can he pass it? Where's the best place around the racetrack?
It's going to be tough for him to really make the pass in the infield unless Joey makes a big mistake. I think once he gets into some of the braking zones, there's some opportunities there to pass into the braking zones with the chicanes on the back stretch and the front stretch.
We've seen some passing in this section right here, which doesn't seem like a passing zone, but right there, if he was closer, we've seen drivers kind of dive to the left and try to outbrake them into turn 8. In this situation, it's about a good runoff turn 8 to try to get a draft up behind the 22. But like Dale Jr. said, the best braking zones are the 2 chicanes, which is where they're heading right now. There you go. This is Chase Elliott kind of trying to get to the inside there of Austin Cindric in the 2.
And Austin is racing for his life, his playoff.
Yeah.
Advancing
Look, he's now minus 3. That one's now plus 3 above the cut line. Good.
Hamlin, and this is as they run. If they finished right here and they collect the stage points for stage 1, stage 2. So
Okay, is Hamlin now plus 6? Good.
Position, he loses that position for each stage in and the end of the race. That's why it's important for him to try to fight. He fought as hard as he could to stay in front of the
Cindric's
16
now down
car.
to 8.
He fought as hard as he could to stay in front of the 9 car. And he loses
Yeah.
those 2 positions and goes from even to Denny Hamlin to behind 6. So he's still in this. And getting these stage points right now will be important. He's got 2 seconds from him to Haley. For these next 9 laps, he's going to have to run perfect laps, Kim.
And Dale, crew chief Jeremy Mullins told me this morning they were going to be aggressive in this first stage. We're obviously seeing that from Austin. But Jeremy said you cannot go into this race with one plan. You have to be absolutely flexible. So the number 2 team has 3 or 4 plans in their pocket, depending on what other teams do throughout the day. And Austin told us in countdown to green that he wanted to know exactly where he stood in the points throughout this entire race, Marty. So he knew how aggressively he needed to be.
Give 6 laps till pit stops for teams who want to put themselves in a better position for stage 2. The Mahindra Tractors on board is with Chase Briscoe, who currently is 18 below the cut line. So Steve had an interesting conversation with this crew chief, Johnny Klossmeyer, a moment ago when he said, listen, if we're in the top 15, we'll stay out. We will not flip the stage because by his math, there will be several who do flip the stage. So right now, he is outside of getting stage points, but he thinks enough teams would pit that in 14th, he'll stay out, hoping he can indeed get stage points here in 9 laps.
Well, my math agrees. I have Reddick, Allmendinger, Elliott makes 3, Haley McDowell makes 5, and Custer 6 cars in front of Briscoe. I expect all of them to come to pit road before the end of the stage as you move Briscoe up to the 8th or 9th position. So I like that strategy for the 14, and I believe we will find some stage points.
Steve, that you had explained earlier, a 2-stop strategy and a 3-stop strategy. If you stop before stage 1, you're on a 3-stop strategy minimum.
And you showed that extreme fastest lap from Joey Logano. That's 2 seconds slower than the leader, or 2 seconds faster than what the leaders are running now. So I just don't know how you plan on only stopping twice. There's going to be a couple times in this race where you're going to have to line up with brand new tires right on your rear bumper. I'm not sure you can defend that. We'll see. Someone may take that gamble, but I expect all of the leaders to stop at least 3 times.
See if Chase Briscoe can stay the path and get some stage points. 8 laps to go.
Did you know GoodRx can help you get a better price on your family's prescriptions?
I just opened the app, type in the name of our meds. That's it. Save us on my asthma medication. All right, round 2, baby, round 2. Savings on my husband's blood pressure refills. And savings on my daughter's allergy pills.
Prescription savings for the whole family.
Have a good one.
Another good reason to check GoodRx.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? Seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
If you're loud, be louder. If you stand down,
stand strong. If you got the devil on your shoulder, take him for a ride.
Sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood. We're going to us our travel source. The truth raw experience isn't very good. It takes a special kind of person to build their work from scratch. And a special set of tools. Northern Tools and Problem Solvers Paradise. There's nothing we can't find, fix, or figure out together. We're made for this. Start solving your projects today at northerntool.com.
The grandfather clock is counting down. More than just the winner.
Green, on the final.
It's the final chance for a driver to make it to the championship four. For fans and love and the short track in NASCAR. It all comes down to Martinsville. The whole family's invited. Get your tickets now at martinsvillespeedway.com.
6 to go in stage number 1.
In stage 1,
6 to 5.
Cup Series playoffs on NBC, the Bank of America Roval 400.
Yeah.
You look around this facility as we take a look off the Bank of America fan cam, and that scene right there is amazing. You've got fans out here.
Yep.
It's a beautiful day, packing the grandstands here and the infield.
Yeah, and if those grandstands look different than normal, I applaud Charlotte Motor Speedway. They put these benches in front of the stands, so when you sit there, you got a place to set your scanner, a place to set your beverage. It's a comfortable experience for these fans. You see that really all the way around. You're treated to like an above-average seating situation. It's a great view, and that's the other thing about the Roval is this bleed heats up, guys. We talk a lot about how it's different.
Look at this. Byron's down to 0.4 seconds.
We're sitting in the stands. You should be able to see the entire circuit. Well, they're getting ready to see a great race for the lead right here. William Byron is closed up on Joey Logano. Last few laps have been a little bit quicker. Now, how does he get this pass done? We talked about passing zones, braking zones. Key to it is you've got to have the right amount of forward momentum at the right time so you can be gaining on him on a braking zone. Or in one of these tight sections, we see Ross Chastain on pit road.
Oh, no, man. I'm sorry. Hope everything goes better for you, man.
21st position, so that was a good run for him. He said it just needed a little bit
Oh,
more
Shepherds.
They said we have an adjustment for that. He'll get 4 Goodyear tires and a Phillips no-go fuel, and he's out of here.
Steve coming early like that so that he can, I think it was 2 seconds, you said earlier, 2 seconds.
So he comes 3 laps before the other playoff cars and then 3 laps on those fresher tires. That could be 6 seconds on the racetrack. So, you know,
Yep.
you make
Logano
6 seconds
currently
on
out
the safety
front,
handler,
man.
Chase Briscoe, and some of those other playoff drivers who decide to also come to pit road. The question is who's going to come and who isn't. I think for Logano, for Byron, for Suarez, you have to stay on the racetrack. You have so many points available because you're going to finish so high in this stage. But what about Briscoe, Hamlin, Bell, Larson, the guys towards the back half? What do they decide to do? It's decision time, right? Because next time around will be 3 laps to go. So if you or anyone other than these front 2 cars, you really need to make that the choice. 3 laps to go would be when you have to come to pit road.
And that's because pit road closes with 2 laps to go. As soon as the race leader crosses the start-finish line, pit road closes.
Yeah, pit road is getting very busy out the window with all of the non-playoff drivers. They know the cautions are coming. The battle for the lead is tight. The battle for 8 is stacked up. You got to, if you're struggling a little, it seems. It is, but if your crew chief or your spotter say, hey, man, we think the guys behind you are coming to pit road anyways. Don't push this thing and don't slide off this racetrack. Don't make a mistake that takes us out of the opportunity to get some stage points here. We think a lot of guys around us are going to be coming to pit road. Just finish this out. That's great information.
Yep. Custer is on pit road. Jones, Gregson, Keselowski's on pit road now.
Don't damage your own car. Don't take the points out of our bucket.
We're talking about Cedric racing hard in that 2 car and trying to finish up in stage points. Well, I'm going to tell you something, guys. One of the fastest race cars on the track is Michael McDowell in that yellow car making a pass on Justin Haley. Cindric's going to have some pressure coming to him.
So here's really the decision time. A little surprising that Reddick stays on the racetrack. He probably figures he can come next time around. He's close enough to the leader that he can get to that pit commitment line. There you go. See right there. There's our own dinger. Chase Elliott. If he's there, here's going to look like a caution. Here they all come.
Elliott's on pit road.
Haley's going to come. Bell's, he's a must-win. Makes sense why he's coming. Kevin Harvick. It looks like a caution, but it isn't. If you're a playoff guy, stay on the racetrack. If you're not, come to pit road, Marty.
Alan Gustafson told me, man, if we're not going to get a playoff point, we are going to flip the stage. That's what they do right here. So the car really no better than it was yesterday, especially entering NASCAR Turn 1 here at the Roval Kid.
And Marty, no surprise that the 20 is in. They told us they were not committing to stage points, just too deep in the points. They're looking for a win or a high finish. Christopher said the car doesn't feel bad, just a little bit loose.
Busy pit road.
Yep. While the drivers come in and take pit road, it stops.
You mentioned came a lap early because he's going to try to leapfrog some of these guys. So now as we pick
Kyle
up
Busch.
this is still going to be the race for the stage win. He's going to, I assume, stay on the racetrack. Now he has the option to come this time.
Winner this season. You see the number 8 car right there. He said he's just struggling to put power down off turns 8 and
Tyler
6.
Reddick now is on pit road.
Adjustment for him, 4 tires, Sunoco fuel.
So it's real simple, Rick. All those cars you saw come to pit road, and it's a slew of them. If your favorite driver is Joey Logano, you're excited because he won stage 1. If your favorite driver is William Byron, you're excited because he's having a good day. All of these cars right here are going to start behind everyone who pitted. So right now, for William Byron, it's can I pass this 21? Can I get an extra point by winning the stage? Can I get an extra playoff point that can carry on to the next round? So this could be a great battle for a lap and a half.
And it brings a guy like Denny Hamlin, who before this cycle was in 17th place. He's now in the top 10 to be able to get some stage points, putting him in a much more comfortable position going into the next round of the playoffs.
Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, currently
Stage
still
points are
outside
key here.
that top 10 and possibility of getting points. We heard the 42 team of Ty Dillon over the wall too soon. And so
Ty Dillon over the wall too soon there.
Penalties at the road courses are just even more hurtful just because it's so hard to work your way back up through the traffic.
All right, final lap.
Gap is
Stage
about the same
1.
between Logano and Byron with 1 lap to go here in stage 1. Logano has led all 24 laps to this point. William Byron has been about 0.6 to 0.7 of a second away, but hasn't been able to close that gap.
It's like to me, once William Byron got there, when he tried to take that next step to try to make a pass, he doesn't have the rear grip that he needs. It looks like I see the back of the car. See that right there, moving around a lot. Just not enough rear grip to be able to go to the throttle to attack Joey Logano.
He's using a lot of racetrack to try to get to that 22 car. I think Joey's been very smart, very clean with his laps, really not sliding the tires that much, not seeing the back of that car move around, like you pointed out with William Byron. And it's added a little tire.
Joey Logano is about to win stage 1, folks.
Put enough pace together to stay in front of the 24 here.
Briscoe and Cindric, they're below the cut line coming in. They need points, stage points. Christopher Bell as well. Bell might not get there. He's still running in the 14th spot. But Briscoe and Cindric are inside the top 10 as Logano coming through 3 and 4 here. The 3 and 4 of the Charlotte Oval has the advantage still of 3 car lengths.
And Joey Logano wins stage 1.
But Logano is going to win stage 1 here at Charlotte. It's his 6th stage win this season, but only his first of the Roval.
As we watch this
Lori.
right order come through, the field is spread a little bit, but look at this. Playoffs. Top 8 drivers as they ran on the racetrack, all playoff cars by no surprise. Strategy hand kind of force the way the points are being awarded. They have a lot to lose, Warlock Game. We'll see if this is the right call for these playoffs.
Hamlin 8th.
A couple non-playoff drivers in Reddick and Allmendinger look like they are going to round out the top 10, and they're two drivers that actually have come to pit road. So the top 8, they stayed out on the racetrack. That means that those top 8, they're going to start way in the back when we come back. It has been eventful already ride for Chase Briscoe and a few other drivers here at the Roval.
Ends in 1981 in the body of a woman.
What do you say? Think it official? TV's newest hit.
Well, we're already an hour, officially 1 hour into the stream, folks. Currently, Joey Logano has been out front. Nothing really too exciting has happened, but we've still seen some great racing, though.
Roman Reigns and the Bloodline return to Raw. Live Monday at 8, only on USA. 2 on your side, Storm Team 2 has been honored by the National Weather Service as Weather Ready National Ambassadors of the Year. That means Storm Team 2 is recognized for their dedication and service to the community for weather preparedness and response to big weather events. And it also means you'll get the most accurate information before and during severe weather. There is rotation within this cell that indicates a tornado is possible. Storm Team 2, honored to serve you, honored to be on your side.
We finally gotten pregnant. I was really excited, thinking that I had made it through the first trimester.
Yes, wearing my Denny Hamlin shirt.
To get to the ER right away. When I found out that the pregnancy wasn't viable and that I would need to have an abortion, I was devastated. It was the hardest day, but it saved my life. And that's why Lee Zeldin scares me. He would ban abortions without exceptions for rape, incest, or lives like mine. That's so cruel. Lee Zeldin can't be our governor.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Car crash, Sausalito.
NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Toyota, let's go places. And by Northern Tool and Equipment. Start solving your projects today at northerntool.com. We're made for this. Stage 1 is complete. Let's check in with Rutledge Wood. And Ruts, you witnessed that Jeff Burton ride around with WWE superstar AJ Styles in the NBC Toyota 2-seater, didn't you?
I sure did. You got a great view from anywhere here in the track. We're at the paddock over. You got a real good view of 15 and 16. But, when Jeff was out there, I know he loves taking people out in the car. AJ Styles, WWE Superstar Midriff, and Corey LaJoy's hair model. It's so cool to get to see the differences of the Roval, being on the big track on the Roval Park, going through the road course.
I gotta say, the Charlotte Roval, it is unique. It's a unique track.
Like this. Do you think AJ was more surprised by the braking or the acceleration around this track? Because they are so different here.
Yeah, I think the braking surprised him. The other thing that surprised him is that you just can't not see around this racetrack very well. Corners are so tight, great big walls that are tall. He didn't know if we were going to go left or go right. So as we're braking, he wasn't real sure where the next place we were going to go. And I didn't make him feel any better when I told him I didn't know where we were going either. I did not reassure him.
Well, I'll make sure you don't miss AJ Styles WWE Monday Night Raw. And, of course, Corey LaJoy is on the docuseries Race for the Championship, all on USA. Want to check in with the Peacock Pit Box? All right. KP, DJ, you've seen stage number 1. Is Logano's strategy, can it pay off for him to advance?
Oh, what a Sunday afternoon riding out there, but it's
At this point, Joe Logano, he's going to advance, no matter if he doesn't win. Imagine if Joe Logano went to championship this year, it will not be surprising because this is the year 22, and every other year, Logano just seems to make it to the championship 4. So, yeah. Again, my championship 4 picks: Logano, Larson, Elliott, and Chastain. They're my championship 4 picks. And Ross Chastain's my championship pick.
you miss this by 2 or 3
yeah.
points always at the end. So it's going to be tough, or they're going to come back to haunt them.
All right, Steve. So, Chastain, you questioned that move. You said at the time a good move coming a little early.
Yeah, like I think he gained a few positions, and he should be in a great position to score points in stage 2. Now the question is, do all the playoff cars sitting on the racetrack come to pit road now? I think it'd be a big gamble to stay out on those old tires. And as expected, all 8 playoff drivers will now come to pit road, Kim.
And Austin Cindric in that bright yellow Ford top left, he said, I'm getting a lot of steering shake, guys. They said, tell us if it gets worse. The call, 4 tires, air pressure adjustment, Sunoco fuel, Dave.
Third place for Daniel Suarez. 8 important stage points right there. 4 tires of fuel, cars a little free, Marty.
9 critical stage points from William Byron. Bottom left of your screen. 4 fresh fifth-year tires here. Said when he caught the 22, the car was just a little too free, and he felt like he had to protect the rear. Logano said, I got a lot going on. I lost rear drive the further that we went, and that was my biggest problem. Logano holds serve of those who pitted here on pit road, and maybe a problem back there for Chase Briscoe. We'll check on that.
Yeah, Briscoe looked like he was backing up there and came off pit road.
Ooh.
So Wendy's Biggie Bag is all this food for just $5, and we're not calling it the Reggie Bag?
Oh, no.
What if it's the Reggie Bush?
Definitely not.
The Biggie number 5
No
bush.
way.
Reggie Bush number 5 bag.
Oh, no.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag.
It's Biggie Bag. There you go. That's how you pronounce it.
Several years ago, we decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for the common good.
This book has helped me reach so many young homeowners who have become their parents.
Hey, what's the lowest you'll go on one of these mugs? Remember, no haggling in stores.
Ah, yeah.
In chapter 6, yep.
They may have read the book, but they still have a long way to go.
Something to get your John Hancock on there.
Let's just call it a picture.
I noticed there weren't any refreshments, so I'm just going to leave a couple of snackies.
Folks, the line's a shambles. Let's tuck it in, sir.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We don't need a line monitor.
This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else, which means you're kind of a big deal. The Prime Early Access Sale on October 11th and 12th, only for Prime members.
Just a picture.
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. I wanna be with you.
Bolts, Blazer, Equinox to Silverado. Chevy EVs are for everyone, everywhere.
Later this evening on NBC and Peacock, Sunday Night Football. Joe Burrow and the Bengals face Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Yeah, I might watch that game for just a little bit because I'm a Ravens fan after all.
Great shot of uptown Charlotte from the Geico aerial here. Just about 15 miles to the south of this racetrack. And when we were going to break, Marty thought he saw the 14 of Briscoe. It was actually the 45 of Bubba Wallace.
Oh, Bubba Wallace.
This is what the issue was, and it affected the 99 Suarez.
Oh.
45's trying to get into his box, and I think he's actually just trying to stop to get out of there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it cost 99. I don't think there's a lot of damage on the front of this car. It was 4 spots on pit road.
Yeah, that tough break for Suarez there.
If those spots aren't able to be
Man, Bubba Wallace just, he ain't the best road course racers.
Everything kind of stacks up. We talked about it about half the time. The cut line ends up being 3 points or less. So I mean, every point really, really, really matters, and you see how important it is. Playoff guys all stacked up in the top 8 in stage 1.
Everybody receiving points in the top 10 with the exception of Allmendinger, because A.J. Allmendinger not running the full-time Cup Series. He runs full-time in the Xfinity Series, where he actually won yesterday.
Okay, good. Hamlin's 16 points to the good, so we're still in a comfortable position right now.
Let's just talk about the results real quick. Everyone on the racetrack has come to pit road. We showed you who scored points. That's why they did what they did. Well, on the other side of that strategy, look at all these non-playoff cars up here. Reddick and Allmendinger now are on the front row. Chase Elliott, while he's a playoff driver, he won a week ago, so he's already moved forward. Next to him, Justin Haley. Then you have McDowell, Christopher Bell, playoff driver, but he's a must-win, so he doesn't care about points. That's why he's up here. We also see that one of Chastain. What is he in the 5th row on the inside? He started last, so he didn't really have the chance for this great strategy call. We'll see if this plays out. It's going to be a completely different feel at the front of this field when we start this second stage, Marty.
Seeing a big development for Chase Briscoe, who did get 4 stage points in stage 1. The left front, they are not sure that it's completely tight. They debated on coming down pit road. Johnny Klossmeyer just made the call. If we come down now, we're going to give up way too much. So they asked Chase Briscoe to ride it out. See, they said they put the jack down too early. Explain why that would make the left front not tight.
Well, on these next-gen cars, the single lug nut aluminum wheel, they really need to be tightened in the air. Once the weight of the car is on it, it doesn't want to tighten up. We'll see if this call works out for the 14 car.
This car moves on to pit road.
All right, here we go.
Now approaching the Geico
Reddick, Allmendinger on the front row.
To kick off stage 2.
Stage 2 is on your way. Man, great moves already. Heading to turn 1 here. Really intense.
Reddick and Allmendinger battling through 2.
Yep.
And on to 3.
Imagine if Allmendinger swoops the weekend.
All over his back bumper.
Gosh.
This week, he will be going full-time Cup racing as we see a little contact
Oh,
back there.
yep. Contact.
Down one of the cars in the 34. But Allmendinger will run full-time in the Cup Series in 2023 for Colleague Racing.
It's a nervous time for all these point guys. You can see how tight the racetrack is. Everybody
That is really close racing.
Really easy to make contact. Damage your car.
And by the strategy that these guys...
Well, Hamlin's no minus 10.
Race for the win between Reddick and Allmendinger. You have to push hard.
Yep, come on, Tyler Reddick. He's my pick to win today. He's out front. My pick is leading.
You got to push hard right now to stay in front of him, not give up that track position. That's a great point, Dale, because these guys, we assume, are going to do the same thing.
Yep, Tyler Reddick is my pick to win today.
The race for the win, and it couldn't be more important for anybody but that 20 of Christopher Bell in the playoffs.
Well, Lars is now the last driver in, +9.
Not gone right in the second round in a must-win situation as we show all these playoff drivers. We have a whole other group of guys.
And remember, Larson, he was one of my picks to make it to the championship 4.
They are all way back in traffic.
And now Hamlin's on the last one, +9.
But Christopher Bell coming in, they must be thinking it's a must-win situation right now. 27 points below the cutoff line. Christopher Bell has won before on a road course. This is his opportunity to advance into that round of 8.
If he wins the day, I'd have to call that an upset because I haven't seen the pace of the car so far. We got a battle right here between AJ and the 16 there on the inside. The 8-car Reddick. Reddick's going to give it to him. Pull in behind here. Try to get a little bit of a draft down this straightaway into a braking zone. He's in position to really bring it back to him. AJ's going to block.
Oh, goodness. Allmendinger leader.
To be offensive into this chicane on the back straightaway. Haley draws in there at the 31. Haley's got some
Allmendinger is your new leader. Head Reddick.
He's leaning on that 16, his teammate of AJ Allmendinger, to find the pace in this car as well. Colleague cars 1 and 3 right now at the front of the field.
We'll see what AJ Allmendinger can do.
Justin Haley, I didn't realize he's up to 3rd now.
To the front of the field in a Cup race on a road course. He's won at Indianapolis, the Indianapolis road course in a Cup car. And Colleague, Matt has.
I just feel like Allmendinger's going to have a breakout season in the Cup Series at some point.
The dream of this organization is to be at the front of the field on Sundays. Maybe seeing a glimpse of what we might
win this next year and beyond with colleague racing.
Well, AJ Allmendinger running full time in the Cup Series will be a threat. He is going to be competitive on every road course race. Later in his career, he's, I think, better than he was earlier in his career. I think he's settled, he's more focused, better race car driver than he's been at any point in his career that I see, Marty.
And that's a terrific point, Jeff. Talking to AJ Allmendinger earlier this week, he told me, I'm in a way better place than I was when I was last a full-time Cup Series driver, and I want to do this. I want the challenge of running Cup.
For a minute.
A championship caliber team.
Yeah, 3 wins already on the season, and they've got to feel good about the momentum that they're building.
Yeah, they have a lot of strength. Yeah, well, Larson's moving up there. I think, yeah, he's just going past Cindric. Why do I have a feeling this race is going to go by really quickly? Because in the Xfinity Series yesterday, it went by very slow.
Yeah, the timing of the announcement was a little bit odd, and Richard Childress didn't appreciate it. They had just won a race. They knew they were going to be in the playoffs. They make the announcement, but then he has won 2 races since then, showing his commitment and this team's commitment to getting this car into victory lane. Again, that's Tyler Reddick about 7/10 of a second behind AJ Allmendinger right now, running into second spot. Steve, once again, we will see a lot of these drivers, at least the top 10, they'll try to flip the stage again. Well, they'll come a little bit before the end of stage 2, make sure they get their stop in because they know a caution is coming.
Yeah, and these guys are all racing, though, as Dale pointed out. They're racing against one another because they know they're on that same strategy. The one car, Ross Chastain being a car that perhaps might take a different approach. He may choose to stay out, and if he does, he'll have a great chance to win this stage, Dave.
Steve doing the kinds of things he needs to do after that team spent an extra 8.5 hours repairing this car for this race. I asked Phil Surgeon, his crew chief, if going aggressively through the field would be part of the plan today, maybe making a few more enemies for Ross. He said it is not in the playbook. Our car will be fast enough to pass him on track. We've got a great pit crew, and we'll try to get him out of strategy. Remember, they were one of the first to come to pit road, pitting on lap 20. So far, so good.
11 top 5 finishes for Ross Chastain this season.
Ross Chastain,
cool.
One of the 5 drivers, as we heard Steve Phelps in Countdown to Green earlier today, talk about what an amazing feat. 5 first-time winners in the Cup Series this year, a part of that 19 different winners. Ross Chastain being one of those. Daniel Suarez was another. Tyler Reddick, another. Part of those 5 that have won their first Cup Series race this season in this next-gen car.
On board with Daniel Suarez, finished 3rd in stage 1. Now currently back in the 23rd position, trying to chase Joey Logano through traffic. Yeah, Joey's right there in front of him. Stenhouse is in front of him.
22nd.
Who is sort of the leader of this group, the playoff drivers that came to pit road during the last stage. All those guys trying to find some track position, passing difficult though today. If there's no yellows to bunch this field up, I don't see these guys really progressing through the field.
Up front, the highest running Ford right now, Blue Oval, is Michael McDowell. Up there in that 5th position, the light-glowing Ford F-150 Lightning is here. You could win one during the NASCAR playoffs. Scan the QR code now, or you can visit NASCAR.com/Ford Playoffs promo to get your chance to win the most innovative F-150 Ford has ever built. Allmendinger up front. Logano led 27 laps early. Allmendinger's been up front for 4. Reddick's been up front for 3.
And continuing for Allmendinger.
Die Hard.
Only one I trust.
Lap 35, time in a solid
I looked down, Noah Braxton's not doing bad. No, not at all. Braxton's currently running 15th. And
So, if you didn't know, Joey Logano won stage 1.
Restarted 24th. He's only back to 22nd. And he, Soren, Larson, Byron, and Wayne are just stuck back there in traffic and making relatively no move forward at this particular point. 14 laps left in stage number 2 of the Bank of America Roval 400. AJ over Tyler.
Put they put ECVs on the side.
There are those of us who earn our calluses. We choose raw materials ready-made. It takes a special kind of person to build their world from scratch. And a special set of tools. Northern Tools are problem solvers' paradise. There's nothing we can't find, fix, or figure out together. We're made for this. Start solving your projects today at northerntool.com.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? No. He's seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
The next generation of Wi-Fi is here with supercharged speeds faster than a gig. Unbeatable internet. Made to do anything so you can do anything. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR.
My pick is Tyler Reddick. Allmendinger's first.
From Chase Elliott's number 9. Great vantage point. We want to go through the field. Brought to you by DoorDash. Let's start off with race leader AJ Allmendinger.
It has been a wild 2022 season of the Cup Series. 19 different winners. AJ Allmendinger can make it 20 on the season. I don't think anybody would have predicted that. Going into this section right here, the infield section, that's where AJ said his car's a little bit loose. That's his biggest issue right now, but in the lead, leading 7 laps so far, Kim.
Anyway,
Frustrating, they're out of the playoffs, but they're channeling that frustration and using it as motivation. Their goal to win again before the end of the season. Reddick already a 2-time road course winner this season, running ahead of Justin Haley. And I talked with Justin this morning, and he acknowledged what a good playbook they have with AJ Allmendinger on the team, and they felt like they could have a top 10 or 12 as we're here today, Marty. They run in the 3rd position.
A moment ago, spotter Eddie DeHaan told Chase Elliott, we're in the perfect position. Well, how are they in the perfect position running 4th? Because they're fairly confident the 3 cars in front of them will flip stage 2. Chase Elliott would take that playoff point because they need to collect as many of those as they can. That would advance also with them to the next round as well. So they may try and win this stage and be willing to bury themselves back in traffic, Kim.
And Michael McDowell running in the 5th
of course, Chase Elliott.
told me this morning they were going to be aggressive to get track position. We saw that when they short pitted stage 1. Expect likely the same out of this stage. He said they just need a little bit more drive off. Otherwise, this car really good. Feels like it's on rails as he runs ahead of Christopher Bell. Christopher told me this morning, he was honest. He said, I'm extremely deflated and down after the first 2 races in this round because they know they're capable for racing for a championship, and they feel like there are teams that will move on, that this team has outperformed, and that's extremely challenging on the mental side of things. He's putting an extra effort in here today to keeping his head in the game, guys.
Great battle back in the back.
with the 99 of Daniel Suarez, the 24. And the interesting thing, guys, is they're racing with each other. This same group of cars that came to pit road at the end of the stage are racing among themselves. They are not driving through the field, Steve. So I wonder, this strategy to get the stage points, how is this going to work if they cannot move forward in that final stage?
I need to figure out what's half of 109.
This stage might be a concern. It takes about 26, 27 seconds.
I need to put that on my calculator.
And put tires on. Why I say that is Daniel Suarez is currently 21, closing in on 22 seconds behind race leader AJ Allmendinger, with still 12 laps to go in this stage. So if he continues to lose time, some of the leaders will be able to actually come out in front of them.
So the total halfway mark for this race is 54 laps, 54 and a half laps. So. Yep.
They were battling for position, and we talked about it earlier. You know, it's very difficult to go through there side by side. Neither one wanted to give that spot up down the back straight. They're still arguing.
Oh gosh, no Gregson kind of off across the joy there. Oh. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. They both go up there. What?
That's pretty funny. I know that Corey's not laughing, but daggum, I am. Congratulations. You two being stubborn.
Daggum. Oh my gosh. Jeez. We know where they got that reference from.
It shows you how difficult it is. I mean, both of those guys just couldn't make the corner side by side. A little bit of contact and immediately they were messed up.
Every spot, every position matters to these playoff drivers. They're trying to gain as much as they can. We saw the strategy at stage 1. We'll see what kind of strategy we see at the end of stage 2.
Well, Noah Gregson's kind of neutral for me. He's 50-50, just like Chase Elliott.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So gaming with your niece has never felt more intense. Hey, what does this button do?
No, don't!
Welcome to the fastest internet on the largest gig speed network.
Are you crying, Uncle Ed?
No! A little.
Only from Xfinity. Unbeatable internet you need to do anything, so you could do anything.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all in your neighborhood. DoorDash.
Almost home.
All right.
The Barn Bar. The county's best hangout. Just got better. Here's the living with the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light.
At Safe Light, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. When my last customer discovered a crack in his car's windshield, he scheduled at SafeLight.com. Safe Light makes it easy. We're the experts at replacing your glass and recalibrating your advanced safety system.
And they recycled my old glass. Now that's a company I can trust.
Don't wait. Schedule today.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
You can join Peyton Manning and his brother Cooper for the ultimate quiz show. Rival colleges go head-to-head. Capital One College Bowl, Fridays at 8/7 Central on NBC and streaming next day on Peacock.
All right.
Dave, what have you got for Pit Road?
car right here, Kevin Harvick, running right now in the 8th position. Don't forget this weekend, his normal crew chief, Rodney Childers.
Yeah, Harvick's crew chief's been suspended for the altitude penalty.
And suggestions to interim crew chief Stephen Doran here at the racetrack. He's normally the race engineer taking over that position. So far, so good for Kevin. They didn't expect anything less other than Kevin making all the corners, put the 4-car where it needs to be in position. That penalty, guys, I guess the appeal for it will be heard after this race, so they want to make sure Rodney got one of the suspended races under his belt.
Three of the Blue Ovals running up inside the top 10 right now. McDowell is 5th. Cole Custer is 7th. And Kevin Harvick running in that 8th spot right now.
Currently the last driver in. He's both tied. Hamlin Suarez, plus 11 points above the cutoff line right now.
Look at him coming to screen here in that back chicane.
Oh, Chastain stops there. He must have missed the chicane.
Only cost him one spot. He was running 9th. He's now in 10th. So that was
Not a big loss for Ross.
You know, hey, you drove in there, you learned something, you know where you can't go, you know it's too deep now, and it was one spot that it cost you.
Jeff, I don't know if it would be your thought on that race car. If it was a little bit tighter this run than the last time, spots like that would be tough to navigate if you were expecting the car to turn better than it did the first run.
Yeah, Dave, maybe just trying to carry the same speed and he just couldn't get the car turned.
After a difficult weekend for Ross Chastain, he currently is being shown.
Surprisingly, he hasn't been a little less spins.
When he came in, Ross Chastain was 28 above that cut line. So really, Steve, the one team, unless they think they're going to go out there and win the race, they just need to make sure that they finish this race in a normal position, not wreck out of this race, but they can advance just by an average finish for the one team.
Well, and I think they're going to have some opportunity to score points right here because in about 4 or 5 more laps, I think we're going to see another huge wave of cars coming to pit road, and I believe that's going to create an opportunity for the one to score some stage points. We watched the 7 of Corey LaJoie miss the backstretch chicane with the 48. Both served their stop penalties, but 7 has kind of faded back. Now he is kind of, you see right there, smoking another tire. He is backed up right to the nose of the playoff drivers. Their patience are going to run very thin with 7.
That's What's my phone doing? Why wouldn't I? Oh, I know why it's this weird.
What you got there?
They're not my pumpkin tape, some salt books.
Pretty cool. Who do you think's gonna win today?
Famous Solaz.
Yeah, he's a good pick. My pick's Tyler Reddick. That would be cool.
One of my Bubba's today. Because I do kind of want Bubba Wallace to win, though.
That would be really cool if that happens.
I'm sorry, I'll hurt my own to let you.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So gaming with your niece.
Only
from Xfinity. Unbeatable internet means do anything, so you can do anything. With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only
Hamlin's on pit road. We're getting tires.
So
what's being Hamlin on pit road for?
Just for green flag pit. I'm not sure if it's just for green flag pit stops or a strategy play or what. We could, because it's like 5 laps to go to the end of the stage.
Sonic. Beautiful day, Baltimore. Where most people probably know that Geico could save them money on car insurance, right? You see, the thing is, Geico, well, could help them save on house insurance too. Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got the race on my TV now.
Hello. I'm trying my best. Serious now, I'm serious. Request to come ashore.
Yep, it's definitely doing 5 pit stops there by someone.
Verizon Frontline is built for those we
Bought the tall
built to prioritize first responders, built for extreme conditions, built for America's most reliable 5G network. Because when seconds count and lives run by, the people we rely on need technology they can rely on. Verizon is the #1 network choice in public safety. Verizon Frontline, the advanced network and technology for first responders. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Whatever got you this far wasn't luck.
It's less than for everyone that's watching this. Who watched that on F1 race this morning? That
Cool.
So what do you say, fellas? Like your odds?
Cool. I actually got the results. The standings on the screen right now, but I'm afraid in a little bit I'm gonna be in a crash. It's gonna crash in a minute.
Just 3 laps
but so far so good.
Stage 2, the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs on NBC.
Dude, I'm so happy today.
And a lot of pit stops taking place now.
I don't blame you. Max Verstappen's really good.
Won the World Championship again.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, straight up all won Sister Watson.
Yeah. I don't watch Formula 1 that much.
No real surprises yet. All of these cars expected to pit.
I have pretty much watched.
I have heard of some drivers though.
We saw Denny Hamlin come to pit road. Now the 48 Dave.
No corrections at pit road here for the 48. Filling in for Alex Bowman. Good run for him so far. After he had the drag race with Corey LaJoy. No harm, no foul there. He leaves pit road.
So now what we're going to see is we see now Bubba Wallace in the 45 getting service. Behind him, the 7 of Corey LaJoy getting service. I assume the 16 of AJ Allmendinger as the leader. He could hit this next time coming to 2 to go. So the 16
all right, coming 2 to go on stage number 2.
The real decision is the 9. Does the 9 Chase Elliott stay out to win the stage?
Also,
or they pit right here and take the strategy to try to win the race? He'll be the 4th car. He's pitting, so he's going to give up the stage win to try to stay on strategy to actually try to win the race. And with these guys brings everyone, if you can believe it. Again.
And you see Tyler Reddick right there, and he said, we cannot be any tighter, but this thing needs more forward drive off, a little air pressure adjustment, and he finishes his service, 4 tires, no go fuel, Marty.
AJ Allmendinger coming on pit road, gives up the lead, but just like a good coordinator, making an adjustment.
Up Allmendinger on pit road.
Alan Gustafson giving up that final point because he saw it was so hard to come back up through the field. It was not working. So they're going where they know would be
all right, so it looks like I'm curious to see who's going to win this stage.
It's probably going to be Chastain.
So I like this call from the 9 car.
The Watermelon Man. Okay. Chastain currently leading right now.
If you win the race, you're trading 1 possible playoff point for 5 points.
And trophy.
Yes.
And another race win when you get inducted into the Hall of Fame. And we talk a lot about this, but the goal is winning races.
Yeah, I want Dinosaur to win. Dinosaur, my favorite Sister.
Got all these guys on old tires trying to get stage points.
But who I really want to win is the side that's on my Sister.
Yeah, I really want Bubba Wallace to win as well. But he's my second favorite. He'll be my favorite once Hamlin retires. But I just don't think he's going to win today because Bubba Wallace ain't the best on road courses.
No.
I hope But it's going to take a miracle for him if that happens.
Right along the Mahindra tractors on board with Chase Briscoe.
But he already actually had some issues already during this race. Not mechanical, just he just almost lost it.
I spun around, the split clean messed him up again.
He's going to run third, barring a major issue in the final lap. AJ Allmendinger was so fast, he's pitted and came back out the fourth as Dan was mentioning. And then this right here.
So have you noticed how Bubba is getting better each and every year? You notice that?
Yep.
Easy to try to get to this final lap. Suarez
Just letting you know that.
Right there. Got in that front chicane.
Probably stay around 2024, 2025, he may be doing all races.
Looking back at the Coca-Cola can
Yep.
Suarez's car.
Oh, same about it's the team that makes the tall spin.
Position, even a little bumping and banging. Briscoe on the outside.
He's going to fight here, Rick. He wants to keep these positions. Going to have to give that one up.
Logano takes it away, but the bumper
Oh, goodness.
to the back of the 22 from Briscoe. And now the 9 also right on the back of Brian Blaney.
Blaney's going to get around on his 14.
Did Brett just say Brian Blaney? Did he? I don't know.
Actually, I think he did. Brian?
Probably. Brian Blaney. What? Okay.
See, Cedric aggressive into here.
I mean, if he did, we're probably going to see on YouTube in a few hours or so.
Probably. Brian Blaney
I might
and
see on
Ross. Yep, Ross Chastain wins stage 2.
Ross Chastain grabs the stage 2 win. It's his first stage win on a road course, even though he's won at Coda and Talladega already this year. Harrison Burton finishing second in the stage. Larson getting points as well. Suarez, Logano, Briscoe, Blaney, all playoff drivers fighting for those points. Trying to get as many as they can, every position counting. Bank of America fan cam showing the fans here. One stage to go on this beautiful afternoon in Charlotte.
She was tied up.
The arranged is pattern of the serial killer is vicious.
We're looking for a needle in a haystack.
Kidnapping. There's something bigger going on. Who's out there? Hunting.
Going undercover.
Is that the Boston Clinics?
Are still clean as
Don't hold on for a minute. I want to put you on single layout. Maybe see if I can just hold on.
Television. On one side, you've got the second coming of Joe Cool, slanging it all over the schoolyard. On the other side, you've got a guy who
I've had
I'm not
these
sure if I
for
can.
a few months now, and I've been listening to this, and
Pretty cool.
Yes, they call that offensive. Bengals, Ravens, a show that's
yeah, I try not to tweet my seeds.
on NBC.
It really pays off.
Streaming on Peacock.
Really cool. Yeah, I think I just pressed exit solo layout there. There it is.
Welcome to the most offensive show on television. On
What?
one side, you've
It
got a
was.
guy
Have you
Oh my
noticed
gosh,
anything
my computer's so
different?
slow.
who can do this. Bengals, Ravens, tonight on NBC.
Yeah, I noticed. Your hair is longer now.
I got heard I got my side sewn up, my front and my hair sewn up. I went the back one.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, the Tana Daily was like
NASCAR on NBC is
follow.
brought to you by Progressive. Revving up the savings on home and auto insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
We're just about already halfway through this race, I believe, because let me check on my phone and see what half of hit 109 is. I did it already earlier. There's 54. Yeah, 54.5 is halfway.
We have an IndyCar star in the field, Rutledge. How about Connor Daly today?
Yeah, Connor Daly's racing in the 50 today.
He's in that 50 bit now car. And you know what? His goal this weekend was really to just get experience. A lot of us got to see the Indy 500 this year when he was
I
leading.
feel like the rule they have to like stop this before this is the field.
Today it's all been about learning. He only got about 10 minutes in the car yesterday before the steering went out and he hit the wall. Bounced back from that though. Obviously he's trying to learn a lot.
Wait, I didn't know Connor Daly made an Xfinity start.
Anything motorsports related. And his friend Alexander
Hey, I did see him in one of the races one time. I don't know which one it was. Even if I
Friends and
did,
family, Connor said.
I probably wouldn't
There were going to be a lot
remember.
of friends at Bell. Obviously, Alexander Rossi, a friend of Connor Daly here cheering him on. And I want to go down to the Peacock pit box where AB and DJ are once again. All right, hey guys, is there a possibility that you could talk us through today's Northern Tool and Equipment race recap? Would that be all right?
There's a possibility, but the only word I have for it is wow. Yeah, go down. You go. It's been an interesting afternoon, to say the very least, in the start. The fastest guy here was Joey Logano. He took off and got himself out front. But it already started early. You can see here's Austin Dillon missing the chicane coming, had to come to a full stop, which he did not, and later had to make a trip down pit road to serve that penalty. And we see
Remember when Chase Elliott hit the barrier in 2019 and went on to win the race?
That was awesome. And then he done a burnout white where he hit the wall out.
Joey Logano then went on
Yeah.
to lead every lap in stage one. Get those
Yeah.
valuable 10 points that he was looking for.
That was pretty cool.
This is a little crazy on pit road. We see Daniel Suarez.
I'm 50-50 on Chase Elliott. I really respect his talents.
If that was the next thing racing for, I bet he would like the Toby. If he hit the whole way.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, man. I do not like this one.
Yeah, I like the car, how it looks on the outside with how the car looks like the Camaro body, like the body, how it like looks on the outside, but the diffuser. However, the inside needs some work, like safety and what's on the inside of the car. You get what I'm saying?
But you know what? These songs that they're racing, I don't even know the actual holes on the road. Only thing that's different is the front flip of the vehicles. That's the only thing that's different. The rest is all the same.
Actually, pretty good.
And the race off pit road sees Ross Chastain holding on to the
But
top
they
spot.
could make a race of this, you know, like they did back in the 80s. And they send teams to avoid pyramids. And then the teams modify the songs to whatever was like in their house. I don't know, it's just solid. Oh, also, have you heard what's been going on with NASA with the new TV deal?
No, I have not yet.
So, I think the teams are like complaining about something.
Like the TV. I was gonna say like the TV deal.
Something like that, dude. I'm not really sure, but I'm not the person to ask. I recommend going on to YouTube and watch one of the NASA YouTubers. They explain it so much better than I can.
Have you seen my Talladega vlog yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's on my when you go to my channel, it should be the one on your page. If you subscribe to me, it says it'll be the first video you see pop up. Once you click on my homepage, you'll see it.
Do you go into the infield at Talladega?
No, I didn't.
Dude, that's the best place. So when they renovated the slab, I remember seeing the older logs that they had. It was feeling explained, but now, so the Tucker logs is all connected to like some type of like cables and stuff for the fans and set out cars right there.
cool.
It's actually pretty cool. I love them setting out the infield that slow when you go.
Choose Wheaties pretzel puff cheese. Fans are revved up for the new NASCAR docuseries Race for the Championship.
Oh, y'all are so loving. You guys are the best.
Yeah, you really like feel the painting and the swile, man. We were at like, oh, that ain't that much. It's actually a lot.
Yeah, I actually was on the. Yeah, I actually was on the trial. I went to the I actually was across. I actually was on the. I actually went on the Talladega surface track before. I actually walked on Talladega Super Speedway before.
Dude, man, that is speed and see. Just imagine going all the way down into turn one.
Well, we're officially halfway through this race.
No sweat, I would recommend going to the Daytona. That place is breathtaking. You see it.
I might go to the Coke 400 for next year. I might.
Yeah, I went there, Adult Wayne out over and over.
That's what the fans are doing here today.
Oh, man. Yeah, Daytona, I recommend going there. It is, like, yeah, dude. It's breathtaking.
Yeah, I'm going to work on going to Daytona at some point.
If you want, like, the best, green flags about to come out during the resort zone. I mean, during the...
Hold on, I gotta fix my because I was watching the race on YouTube and the link just basically shut off.
Oh, dude, that sucks. So Tyler led and Ace Almeida, Stacey Elliott, and Justin Hayes up there, and a bunch of others. You know what?
What?
I know this is not that popular of something, but I seen Michael McDowell could win today.
Oh, I could see that. Michael McDowell's very good on road courses.
No, it's just when we saw that, like, you know what? He could win.
Stevie said this wasn't worth it. He said, I would take an established shot to win this race. I didn't want to do that.
Well, here he is. I agree, because here is Chase Elliott, right? Starting inside the front two rows, right with 56 to go.
All right.
Oh, dog.
Green flag back out. Green flag back out. Look at this. Goodness. Tyler Reddick, my pick to win. Reddick out front.
He's on pit to win.
There. Keep an eye out for Allmendinger. He is one heck of a racer.
Yeah. He won most of that, and I was so happy.
Yep. Oh.
For positions right there, because it's so hard to pass. Once these cars get single filed out, passing is non-existent. So they're going to have to be absolutely aggressive on the restarts. This initial lap right here, you cannot make mistakes. You can't get moved around, moved offline, and give up positions. You will not get them back. A lot of contact right here. Gonna have some guys.
Jeez. Jeez. That 3 and 4 wide trying to go through this chicane ain't a good idea.
I mean, it looks, so I guess it was.
Oh.
Suarez in the middle of this chaos. He does not want to be here. Oh, the center car flying the tire here.
Detroit.
Getting all kinds of contact on all four corners.
Goodness.
Cars in the fence there coming off the exit at the corner.
Yeah, of course, hasn't been. It's 27 and more contact now. Beating and banging. Tempers running a little bit thin. Look at the difference.
I don't set something in my laptop. I wonder when that NBA season is starting this one.
Chaos all of a sudden here in stage 3.
Hey, plus, do you know when that NBA season is starting?
What's that?
You know when NBA starts playing?
Oh. Yeah. Independent rear suspension.
Hard to really tell if the steering wheel is straight. You see the two different markings, one for on the racetrack and one for during the tire change. The white line, assuming that's the one that should be straight up.
I think they should go back to Glenn's axles. No, I know it's from the past, but it'll save teams a lot of money.
Look at the spokes, Steve, and it looks like maybe the red mark is the center of the steering wheel. And it's off to the left just a little bit. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's the center of the two spokes. Yes.
We mentioned the chicane and the chaos.
I don't know, man.
Man, look at that. Oh, gosh. Jeez. Oh.
Down toward the middle of the chicane.
So much chaos in these chicanes.
This place when there's more chaos on the last few laps.
Yeah. Especially what happened yesterday in the Xfinity race.
God, hopefully this doesn't turn to Indianapolis road course.
When that right steering wheel is in it, now you see it turn just a little bit. It's about at 11 o'clock.
So, how did you enjoy on last week's Talladega race?
It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it there in person.
Man, I loved it, man. I liked it. Reminds me of a classic NASCAR race. Nobody let each other. It was just a good hard racing. And it was a blessing. And it was awesome. I would say Daytona was like that.
Now the stress is when you come to pit road, you're making about 38 laps on fuel. So that's what it would open. 38 laps.
I mean, I don't mind seeing laps now. I think the going on, but who's saying it's like we're in every super freaking race, you know? How I feel it's like the race is boring now.
I can see that because in the Coke 400 we saw, the race was boring once everyone got destroyed from that rainy wreck.
Yeah, dude, that's why I don't like seeing the bid on just peeps out everybody. It just messes up the race. Same thing as 2021 Daytona 500.
Yeah, especially that big wreck early. Ugh. I do not like big wrecks early. Nuh-uh. But crashes are part of racing. It happens.
I believe we could have won the 550 package again, but who's saying? We finally saw so many laps that stars didn't know when to live, when to like push light and stuff.
Those guys see they're running about 12, 13, 14, decided to stay on track and not get at the end of that stage. And that's going back there in the middle of the chaos. Yeah, that was the one that I had a little head scratch about. I don't know if there was a forced foul with someone else, or if there was maybe miscommunication, because we see now getting pressure from Joey Hansen in that 15 car. But I was expecting Harrisburg to come to pit road, and he chose not to before the stage ended. I think the one thing that bothers me or worries me, I guess, is for these drivers who stayed out for the stage points is, we talked about how we have an average of 10 missed chicanes in this race. We're not having that today. We're not having the general mistakes that we typically see at this racetrack. These guys have a lot more grip, a lot more control. This is a road racing race car that seems to perform much better on the road racing tracks.
Go down to like 50 to go.
They're way more under control, these cars, so we don't see the crashing, the full course cautions that we tend to have. I don't know how these guys get that track back. They're not going to be able to.
Today's the 9th. For you NBA fans, the Bulls is playing at 5 p.m. against the Raptors. Lakers at Warriors at 7:30 p.m. Pelicans, Spurs, 6 p.m. Trailblazers and teams playing at 8 p.m.
Cool. My pick, Tyler Reddick, out front. And also the Baltimore Ravens game. I might actually watch that tonight.
I'll watch
just for a bit.
Today. Oh, when's on Boston playing?
Toyota, let's go places.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? He's seizing the moment with Merrill. Moving his money into his
I do have Peacock, so I'm going and check and see what time it is. I'm not sure if it's either 7 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Central. Let me check.
There are those of us who burn our calluses. We choose raw materials over ready-made. It takes a special kind of person to build their world from
You realize my reaction to the NBA Finals last week? I was so mad when Boston lost.
Well, BSNF Sunday Night Football. Yep, 6 o'clock. I'm probably gonna be watching that after the race. And I might do a live stream. I'm right after this as well. But we'll see. But I could do my race review maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. Or maybe right after the race. But yeah.
Are we just cleaning your car? You can take the ball from my hand. You'll be ready. You were always ready. Then why not do that whole training? That's mostly for me. Confidence booster.
Boston's playing at 6 p.m. on the 14th. Boston.
Cool.
That's cool. That's why they not. What's up?
NASCAR fans, don't let anything pass you by. The official
They have a bunch of on Friday.
Yeah, definitely watching the Ravens game tonight. Okay, 48 to go from Charlotte.
Dude, I'm a lap ahead of you.
Look at all those lucky people. They're famous.
Second stage won by Ross Chastain. Both playoff drivers that are hoping to gain as many points as they can. And the reason for that, you look at this, 25 playoff cutoff races. And since 2014, 12 times the final spot has been decided by 3 points or less. And right now, as they're running, it's 12 points that are the two that are on either side of the cut line. That's Daniel Suarez and Chase Briscoe. And now that the 2 stages are done and they're running to the finish, Steve, we can break this down even more and clearer for these fans and drivers to know exactly what these guys have to do.
Well, what you see right now is very clear, right? How many points you are behind or ahead, and that's a position on the racetrack. So Suarez has a 12-point gap over Briscoe.
Oh, we also just hit 2 hours on the stream 4 minutes ago.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Chase Briscoe, man, you need Suarez to lose a few spots, and you need Briscoe to gain a few spots and find that 12 points somewhere on the racetrack, Kim.
Talked to Connor Daly this morning. He was very excited about this race today. The midnight segment literally going up in flames. Take a listen.
I don't know what to do. There's a bunch ahead of you.
What? Something on fire inside Connor Daly's car?
What, on Tom Davies on fire?
Connor Daly's car, probably. Hit something in the car might be on fire.
Like, oh, good.
Ah, the stream that I've been watching, it says something went wrong. The video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on spam, detective practices, and scams. Bruh.
No way.
That's a big bruh moment. And okay, I got a better stream now. But I found another one, so I'm good to go. Ooh. What happened to Suarez?
I think he got like moved out of the way or something.
Oh no, no. Oh, it would be a shame if Suarez would be eliminated. No.
No, he's still above the cut line right now.
Yeah, I know. He's now +5.
Oh, I got a good idea he's a main ascent into Ford.
He's earned the third most points today, but this is going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible. Look at him. He's doing all he can, but he is falling to the field.
He still has 46 laps to go. And Steve, nothing they can do about this when he comes to pit road?
Well, we don't know that because I don't know exactly what's wrong with the steering system. Maybe they have a fluid leak. Maybe the fluid has got too hot. So if they can have a yellow, they can come down, open the hood, and try to repair it. But to do it under green, we only have one car. Danny Cavilla's the only car out of the race. So you got to go back to 38 to continue to lose spots.
Now +4 above the cut line. Fixing to be +3 if Harrison Burton can get by him. Yep.
Himself out. This is like full max bench press, corner after corner after corner, trying to get this car just to turn into the chicane right here. The force that he's having to apply.
Yeah. Is the 99 having some real problems or something?
So what makes
Yeah.
it so difficult is this next gen car doesn't have the old school steering box anymore. It has a back opinion.
Man, they really got fit some parts on the side.
And talk specifically about the steering wheel, go under the hood, and show you what is new on this car, what is different. As I mentioned, not the same, not the old steering box, which you can kind of manually turn, even though it still is a deficient system without hydraulic fluid. That entire silver cylinder all the way across from left to right, that is the steering rack itself. It's hydraulically assisted by the cars itself. This is the component, right? So you see right here, this is the column coming down. That's what Daniel is steering. And then you see the shiny silver area that basically goes from here all the way across right there. That is the rack itself.
Goodness.
You see the lines on it. It's hydraulically assisted. When you lose fluid, either because it gets too hot, maybe you had a seal fail, maybe one of those hoses leaks, that's the component that's failing for Daniel Suarez. That component just doesn't work without the hydraulic assist. I mean, you see the force right now. It's probably. They're just encouraging because they see it. They're watching this broadcast as well, Dave. They see the fight the driver's putting up.
And that is Travis Mack. He is the cheerleader right now for Daniel Suarez. He is a big motivator on this team, and he's asking him for 100%. That is all that you can give me, one turn at a time. Remember, these two fought hard at the beginning of the season for a win. Almost won a Coda with the best car. Finally won at Sonoma. It was each of their first win in the Cup Series. Crew chief and driver. They'd like to fight to the end today, but with a car that'll make it.
Well, as Suarez battles to, trying to not lose spots, Briscoe gained one right there. So now we're down to just 2 points between Suarez and Briscoe. Here's Briscoe right there.
Well, Briscoe might go get about the cut line. At this point, maybe.
You keep your head down. You worry about where this 14 car finishes. That's some great coaching from on top of the pit box.
7 stage points for Chase Briscoe. When I talked to him before the race, he said, I screwed up in qualifying, but I think we could fight back.
No, I know I hate Daniel Hamlin, but I hope he wins the championship this one.
Your heart is the beat of life. If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto when pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
At SafeLight, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. We can replace your windshield and recalibrate your safety system.
And they recycled my old glass.
Don't wait, schedule today.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
We get out, fired up, hook big ones. We get out and rip it. We track them down.
Oh.
So crack a Mountain Dew. Get out and do it.
You spend the day watching your kids big game, and each one of you is having fun. Chop House Aioli is calling your name. You want crispy onion strings and a brioche bun. Everything's better with melted cheese. Kevin's dad doesn't understand boundaries. The Sonic Chop House cheeseburger. Sonic.
2 A blessing.
Yeah.
There's too much head face for the seat.
Oh.
Yeah, they showed in the entertainment of Daniel Hamlin saw. I noticed the distance between the helmet and the seat. It's not good, dude. No, I would be no one I would aim to Tessens a lot this way.
Yeah, again, NASCAR really needs to fix these next gen cars for next year.
I think I know the fix for the Tessens. The seats, the wall is saying that they have round helmet. Need to amend a bit. So that keeps the head like still, you know.
Your performance in the totally reimagined 2020.
That's how they prevent Tessens. They keep the head movement as low as possible.
Get round to the racetrack. Visit NASCAR.com/Toyota Playoffs there for your chance to win one. We look down on Daniel Suarez from the Geico aerial, and it has been a very tough battle these last few laps for Daniel Suarez. Dave, any sign that this team could do something to help him out?
It's not like the activity when there's a flat tire and everyone goes to the wall with the new set of tires. Engineers are working on if there can be a plan, because Daniel's radio to them is pretty desperate.
We're still in right now. We're still getting pushed to good. I don't have it take me at all. Get up, man. I won't be able to make it. We get a caution. I got to go in and fix this thing.
It's got to be fixed. You see now Suarez has fallen one below the cut line, so they are currently out of the playoffs. You see.
Oh, Suarez is now below the cut line.
And you guys know how hard
No.
to stay in shape, to stay strong.
Yeah.
But man, people in this car can't handle it without steering assist.
Car turn left, turn right.
Daniel does work very hard, takes a lot of pride in his conditioning. It's going to take every bit of it. It's still 40 laps to go.
Still 40 to go. He still has time.
Right now, Chase Briscoe running 17. That separates them by 1 point. Right now, Chase Briscoe in, Daniel Suarez out.
It's crazy, Rick, how dynamic.
Welcome to my face.
Yes, he does know. Earlier, Steve,
Jeez.
Johnny Crossfire, where are the points? And he wouldn't give him an update. He told me my reasoning was because it was too far to go in the race.
were way behind at that point. Really didn't have a hope. And as soon as the 99 had a problem, he gave his driver an update. A little motivation and a little strategy in his mind for Johnny Klossmeyer, the crew chief, to his driver, Chase Briscoe.
Look, let's talk about the flip side. So if you're a Briscoe fan, you're liking the fact that Suarez is having this issue. But if you're a Suarez fan,
Ready for battle.
To see who's the greatest debater of all time.
maybe you can lose at this point.
What was that? I don't know. Something from my end.
Right? If he has an issue, if they have a mistake, then instantly Suarez will be right back into that. Same thing if you're an Austin Cindric fan, right? He is currently 7 points behind the 14 in 23rd. So this battle very quickly. 14, if the 99 is going to be unable to fix their car, you see on the bottom left race strategy, the final pit window is open. It's open around lap 71. Why would you cut right now, even though you don't need fuel? Put those fresh
Well,
tires
Bell's
on.
already in pit road. Green flag pit stops are now back underway.
And Christopher Bell and his team knew they didn't have the pace to win, so they wanted to be the first to pit last to get that.
I have a feeling that this race is finally not the real lap fest.
As you see him finishing up this stop.
First to pit last, very easy to explain.
I mean, this race could be a clean race, just like last week.
Hopefully we did on good fairness.
Yeah.
Like somebody takes out somebody and the sedan or something. That was why I thought, yeah, that would be awesome.
Probably have a number 4, 5, 6. Once they get too many cars that have come to pit road, then they're going to want to come themselves. Although 16 is not making it easy on the 8, putting the pressure on them.
And we continue to say the 99 needs a caution. Well, there have only been 2 cautions. They have both been for the stage break. Normally in this race, there have been 8 cautions. So quite a few less cautions for this race, which is what Daniel Suarez needs right now. He needs a break.
Yeah, the only chance that Daniel.
Now -2 below the cut line.
No.
Man. And he might have to go a lap down, maybe. But he could get the free pass. Oh, Kyle Larson. He's now on pit road.
Daniel's reminding his team we need a smooth, clean stop. You just saw them finish right there. 4 tires no fuel for Kyle Larson.
And you see Daniel Suarez on the top of the speed going lap down to the 8, the 16. Just, all he can do is try to keep the car on the racetrack. He is so far off base. You hear the frustration.
Oh.
And that's because he is in pain.
Who is that swing from?
Suarez. He's in pain right now.
He's got to be coming to his limit on his ability to drive his car, because watching him go around the banking, a part of the racetrack that should be flat out, should be able to make pretty good speed.
Wait, did he left?
No.
Oh. Oh, I get what you're saying. He's mad at the leader.
He doesn't catch a break, and that is emotionally so difficult. Marty.
Alan Gustafson doing what he can to put his driver Chase Elliott in a position to win a second race in a row after winning at Talladega last week. He saw his teammate Kyle Larson pit. Chase said, I just can't get close to anyone. I need a clean stop. So they decided to bring him a little on the early side of the window here, running third when he came to pit road.
I mentioned the numbers. We'll forget the numbers of how many cars. That's the magic car.
Suarez, at this point, just come to pit road.
They know they do not want to give track position to that 9 car. He now has fresh tires. I would be shocked if there's not a counter by the.
I just noticed Ty Gibbs is in 13th.
I did not notice that.
Logano saying, I am free off of every corner, especially in the infield, really struggling through there. Paul Wolf made the call at the end of stage 2 to get those extra 4 stage points. Right now, Logano plus 16 above the cut line. Isn't enough. We'll see what happens for the final 37 laps.
On the top, you see the leaders. I expect to see pit stops right here. I'd be shocked if they continue to run and allow Chase Elliott to have fresh tires. Nope, there's going to be a decision, but a split decision. Reddick pits. The 16 stays out. So as we watch Reddick come to pit road, keep in mind, look up in this area right here. We have the 9 on the racetrack. Kim?
And Reddick puts it in second gear, stops in front of his pit box. No complaints this run from Tyler, looking to steal another win from these playoff drivers after winning in Texas. 4 tires and fuel for the number 8.
He's very early on pit road, so we're going to see the jack drop. Now it's a slow left side, waiting on.
Oh no!
What?
Tyler Reddick had a bad stop right there.
No.
My main pick. Oh.
And there you go. It's not the race lead at the moment, but it could be the race lead as pit stop cycle around. A big pit stop on the 9 is going to cycle Tyler Reddick behind Chase Elliott, and now we have Briscoe on pit road, Marty.
Now you think about the scrappiness of the 14 team here in the round of 12 in Texas. They were terrible all race. Made a ton of adjustments to the car. Last week at Talladega, top 10. And here they might advance to the round of 8. Nice run for them. William Byron leaving pit road as well. He's saying his car just a little bit too free as well.
Everybody that's still on the racetrack holding their breath. They do not want to caution. Everybody who has pitted would have a huge advantage. Will this be the lap AJ Allmendinger decides to come to pit road? The more he runs, the more I think he's taking risks of giving this race away. Shock.
Man, I love winning for pit stops. They're so entertaining to watch.
I don't blame you. They're really fun.
All right, there we go. Come this time. So maybe they want to be a little more comfortable in their fuel window. Now it's about clean on and off pit road, and can he find a way to leapfrog that 9 of Chase Elliott?
You have to imagine, Steve, after yesterday's race, seeing those green-white checkers, multiple green-white checkers for this very team to win that Xfinity race, they want to be on the safe side fuel-wise.
Yeah, I bet you're right. As we see on the left side, all of the cars come to pit road. You see it in the pylon, and almost 7 seconds difference between the pit stops. Chase Elliott, basically an 11-second pit stop. Tyler Reddick,
I see Hamlin on pit road.
18-second pit stop. That was the big difference, Dave.
Here comes Denny Hamlin. He'll get 4 fresh super tires and then wait for a signal to go on fuel. Does not a single fill. That's for Ryan Blaney. No balance changes from the last time. The 12 car, he said you can go the same direction on the gear you made last time. That'd be fine for me.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Blaney's running that discount tire Ford car.
Blaney looking for every corner he can get, every position, so that he can advance. There's race leader AJ Allmendinger. Does he come this time? He was told to.
Yep. There he goes.
One of the good things about this, there's only one other car on pit road, so not congested for AJ Allmendinger.
So far, AJ
The heck?
Allmendinger has led a race high 23 laps. Could he become the 20th Cup winner in 2022? AJ saying the car was really rolling up.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
We're going to see that left side's the 1 to 16 and 9's in their turn 1. It's just a simple number of laps. I just am frustrated by this call for the 8 to 16. They have handed Mr. Road Course Racer Chase Elliott control of the Roval with 34 laps to go.
And the 16 of Allmendinger also came out behind the 8 of Tyler Reddick.
Well.
Miguel out front here at the Roval.
You know, remember when you said Michael McDowell has tried the shot of the win?
Is built for those we all rely on. Built to prioritize first responders. Built for
Remember when you said Michael McDowell could win this race?
because when seconds count,
Well, he's out front right now.
the people we rely on need technology they can rely on. Verizon is the #1 network choice in public safety. Verizon Frontline, the advanced network and technology.
All right, 326.
Oh, don't worry.
Chop house is calling your name. You want crispy onions, strings and
Yeah, you know this.
Dude,
I've been trying to
to.
get this Wallace diecast off the base.
Yeah. It,
Alice Cowboy.
it's one of my favorite. It's just like some main laces. Oh man, that diecast. It's nice. But
Yep.
I don't
I
like the
really.
back. Can you show me the
Lionel
back
did
of it?
this. Lionel did this.
Oh wait, I don't do have one on my die class with one to sleep on it.
Literally, Lionel did this.
So on one my die test I got from Daytona, there's a paint strip. You cannot see paint strips, but they're on the.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
And then right where that fender is.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I currently have 8 next-gen cars, including the Yellowwood 500 one. Yellowwood 500 program car. I got 7 regular next-gen cars and 1 program car, which makes it 8. I got 8 next-gen cars total.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7.
And you want to take a look at the Toyota driver update.
And
Drivers are running currently. The highest scored Toyota is Christopher Bell in 7th. Kyle Busch in 11th. Mark Truex Jr. 14th. Ty Gibbs 19th. And Bubba Wallace back in 4th.
A 124. This is the new box, is what they come in, by the way.
Ross Chastain also made a green flag pit stop.
Dude, Slack House was good at the first one, and now they're like, not that good.
Right now, he's good enough. He's +2, but he's running 16th. I mean, so much can happen in 32 laps of this race. He cannot afford to lose any spots. And if you're a Cindric down there at -10, you're running 25th on the track. There are positions available for Cindric, and there are positions available for Briscoe to lose if he does have an issue. Dave.
And Steve, the mechanics are working on a plan to do something when Daniel comes to pit road. Down below, you'll see what I believe is going to be the power assist pump replacement.
Hey, this is the box, the new type style boxes. I do not like this new design.
Yeah, I'm not. I can understand that. I do not like it either. I really like the boxes from last year.
I like the way how they done the boxes and the 90s and those what is saying.
Cool. That's the Kevin Harvick Subway car.
Yeah. It would speed good, but it's a low doggy dog pass.
So I know you gotta use pliers to get off to break the base off.
Yeah, dude, always pliers. That's what I do. Dude, if you weren't supposed to like them, they were part of the right castle load. So yeah, I also use some.
Oh no.
One guy does it.
Dealt with them in our lives. Once that air gets in the wrong spot, you don't have the assist. And Daniel really, I know it looks like he's kind of cruising around here, but this fight, I mean, we've all been in that position, right? When you do push-ups until you can't even pick yourself up anymore. Thinking he is fighting this car for all it's worth every time he has to turn the wheel. He'll never complain about being uncomfortable in a race car again, because this is probably the worst experience he's ever had, never will. Tries to figure out how to get this car a few more laps around the racetrack before they bring him to pit road.
Yep, Suarez will not get the free pass because he's not the first car 1 lap down.
Yeah. Dude, I love the 164s. Steve.
No power steering assist for the 99.
You notice I got my new shirt from last week for my birthday?
Yeah.
Have they talked about this strategy?
Yeah, Rick, so we have the question of why today they Allmendinger pit so far after Chase Elliott has
The tactic.
with Chris Rice, team president for
So this is what I do. So you see the base, they put pliers and you break it right in the middle. If it doesn't like snap in half, we do it on the other side. And then
Yeah, I've seen
electric
videos of
went
that.
off and just screw the thing off.
Yeah, I've seen those videos.
So I would imagine the 9 probably didn't build in those 2 extra
I'm
laps.
not doing this one because it's one of the official collectibles.
So I understand all these decisions are
And
calculated.
I don't know, I just like getting my digest in the boxes now.
With the second position, the concern is Chase Elliott 4 seconds out there.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Clint Boyle This White Claw from 2020 or 2019.
Cool. Oh, Chase Elliott's leading.
Yeah, it's 2020. Man, 2020 sucks.
Agreed. The year 2020, bad because of COVID.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast. So gaming with your needs has never felt more intense.
That's when we as a country got divided in the pandemic.
Welcome to the fastest internet. On the largest speed internet for customers.
Unbelievable.
Oh, listen. I'm making internet for you to do anything, so you can do anything.
Oh.
What's up, son? Hi, Cheryl. What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. We've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best.
Hello, little one. Welcome to the great unknown. Not the okay unknown or the underwhelming unknown. It's the great unknown for a reason.
And it's just dozing like that.
A world of endless possibilities and adventures you can't even imagine. Toyota, let's go places.
Boom, done. Back in the box.
Cool.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Old Coast live in prime time on NBC and Peacock.
Been to Los Angeles to make Team 81 in the body of the woman. Are you surprised?
Do not look at me. You're a that's your partner.
And plus, I got a new digest too. Whisper Bell.
Yeah, I actually have the Gold Series one. I have the Gold Series one right here.
Yeah. My mom got me this from Target, I think.
Finally, Suarez is on pit road.
Oh, not Suarez. I feel bad for Suarez.
Yeah, same.
You see the air into the motor, you see the air vent, so they are adding the fluid. They're trying to take a look underneath there. You know, our virtual car makes it look simple because I virtually remove all the parts that are going to be in the way. Under this hood, extremely hot, a lot of parts and pieces in the way. You see right there, they put some fluid in it. We'll see if that is enough for the 99. Dave, how about this one of Chastain? He seems to be a bit off the pace as well.
So Suarez's teammate Ross Chastain had contact with the wall. Listen.
Ross Chastain also has issues.
No.
as he was cresting that hill, that right rear shaking, vibrating violently on that car.
These slow tires.
What's broken? What will fail even more? And he says he's got to stay away from curves and stuff like that. You see how much movement there is in the back of the car shaking the wheel. It is. It absolutely is. The right rear looks like it's back almost the wrong way, like it's cambered the wrong direction. You can actually see the shake, whether that's the tire or the wheel, combination of both, maybe a bent toe link. My bigger concern is exactly
Ross Chastain, you may have a toe link issue.
one has finally had enough. He's got to come to pit road, or is he just that far? He's just that far off.
Yes.
Okay, so I think the toe link is finally given up. Whatever it is, this man is finally broken for the one car. He's going to have to come to pit road, just like that. Trackhouse has had troubles with both cars here.
Well, Trackhouse is in a sticky situation.
Yeah, they're not in a good one at all.
The concern is, I'll say it again, Centric is running 27. That's the game. I wonder.
And Ross Chastain, he's also my championship pick. No, this is actually not a good thing. No.
Oh yeah, A+.
Yeah.
Well, I know the box was too small for the die test, so it broke.
Oh, what? Did you actually call it when you have that?
No, it didn't really my dart. When I took it out of the box, it took me so long.
Oh.
And I accidentally, I mean, not really accidentally, but I had to put this in there, and then it ripped.
Goodness.
It's like the plastic is like oversized.
Mm.
It's time to make a stand. Start a new day with Trilogy.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave this one out of the box.
COPD medicine powered to treat COPD.
This I'll destroy the packs.
That's Trilogy with 3
Why no tolerance?
Future flare-ups.
Yep. All quality at its finest.
Tell your doctor you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take drugs.
And this is how I was in championship tall that I was gonna get signed to.
Pneumonia and osteoporosis. Go to your doctor. Person breathing, chest pain, tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain. Ask your doctor about once daily Trilogy and save at Trilogy.com.
Imagine this is what I know die test would in the future.
Oh, come on, I'm gonna go ahead and solo layout. Come on.
Alright.
Wait, hold on.
This year.
I think I pressed solo layout, but my computer is just slow. My laptop is just slow. Okay, can you show me that diecast again?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, these are what hey everyone, these are what Lionel diecasts are gonna look like in the future.
This is a die test I had when I was a kid. I usually banged up my die test when I was wondering.
Yeah, same with me.
This is they're not seeing one. Dude, I have like fun with Dylan Hot Senior die test.
Sheesh, that much?
Yeah, I have both of 1.4s and stuff.
Yeah, I have 3 Bubba Wallace diecast and 3 Denny Hamlin 164 scale, 124 scales. 3 Bubba Wallace 124s and 3 Denny Hamlin 124s.
I got a bunch of Bubba Wallace diecast.
The fans loving what they're seeing.
Those fans are lucky to be on television.
Very closely, including Chase Briscoe, Daniel Suarez, and Austin Cindric, because of one just saw the one of Chastain go into the garage. Dave.
And Rick, the problem after he hit the wall became so bad, we saw the car shake.
Imagine if Dylan Hart was racing now.
Ross Chastain's in the garage. No, my championship pick's in the garage.
Dude, you know what's fun? Hey,
What?
Everybody
Yeah?
beat Ross Chastain. Meanwhile, Dylan Hart took out everybody on track and everybody was in that garage.
Yeah. Yeah?
Meanwhile, nowadays, Ross Chastain slaps his like.
Dude, Ross Chastain, my championship pick's in the garage. He could get eliminated.
He's
Oh my
like
god.
15 points ahead. He's all win.
Yeah, but he should be okay if nothing bad happens, but gosh.
Yeah, I did not realize it was 21 to go.
Yeah.
Right now, a 3-point cushion. That's it for Chase Briscoe.
That's really the stress for Chase Briscoe, a 3-point cushion. So while he just ran the fifth fastest lap on the racetrack, and I believe he can reach out, probably outrun Larson in front of him, looking at the pace, and maybe even get to Truex. You can't push yourself into a mistake and lose 3 spots. You know, it's this risk versus reward. He's really going to have to balance with 21 laps to go. And Suarez just passed his teammate Chastain, and he has the potential now that his pace is back. This 99 car is a little bit quicker on the racetrack now. Since the repairs on pit road, he's sitting right in here in front of this 48 car. Craig's sitting on a good pace laps.
Gosh.
So, will this fluid stay in there? Will he be able to maintain power steering throughout the rest of the race? Who will fall out? What cars might slip through the cracks here late in the race?
Hope Suarez can at least get things done.
3 laps down right now. So,
Yeah, I don't think Suarez will have a chance at this point.
and for Cedric, who is 7 spots out to go get 10 or 15 positions, he's 15 seconds behind those cars. So, I mean, yeah, he might be able to battle by a few, but he's going to need a yellow. They've got to get a yellow really much to build up for this 2-3 thing.
And Eric Jones in that 43 car, he's got about 10 laps newer tires on his car, so he's going to be putting pressure on Cedric trying to get by.
If you're a Ross Chastain fan, asking exactly how long this repair is going to take. As you see right there, the damage in the end, control arm coming off. This is exactly what they're changing. I assume it's this upper. See on the drum there, or the lower is right there. I'm not sure which one they've taken off. I think it was the upper, the way that it was kind of bending around a little bit. But this area here and this area here hooked to the actual chassis. You're going to have to take the other side off the upright. This is an 8 or 10 minute change for the one car. So they're hoping for carnage. They're hoping for late yellows and a lot of carnage. That's the best chance for this one car.
So right now, as we're looking at the points, they're still 13 above that line. So Ross Chastain being scored 37th. And the 2 cars below him, he can't fall further than 37th.
Okay, then I'm going to take back my statement. They want no carnage because they just want the best the way it is. Right? I was thinking they were trying to protect the points.
Well, I think Ross Chastain can advance regardless because of the fact that, he's like 7th on the playoff grid and he has 13 points. Now, if he was like 8th and some of Blow wins, that would be different.
Yeah, he definitely needs to win.
Would need to get enough points to leapfrog someone.
What just happened up here, Rick? That's why there's engineers down there. So I think I have a good pit idea. You hit me like, no, you had that wrong. We actually wanted to be the other way. So look here, Eric Jones has drove by the 2, but now the 2 passing the 11. And Denny Hamlin's fine with that.
So he did all that work to break even on points. Got passed by one, wouldn't pass the other one.
Denny being 13 to the good right now is probably being told by his team about the situation that the 2 cars in. And don't really try to race him too hard. But like Denny might have made a little contact with the wall there.
Such a stressful part of the race, with 19 laps to go. Everybody is waiting for that caution. Everybody is saying there's no way this thing's going to go all the way. It just never does. But where's that caution going to come from?
Mechanically, you would think, can these cars make it all the way after the punishment they've been giving, going over the humps on the corners?
This is probably, without a doubt, probably going to be one of the most shortest race reactions I've ever done.
Yeah, dude. It looks like nothing happened.
Yep. The only cautions are basically for the stage breaks. Oh, it did it again. This video is unavailable. Yep, for violating YouTube's terms of service.
Oh my god. We don't.
Yeah, try it again.
How did I even do it?
Alright, I got it now.
Pizza! We're ready! Are you ready for some old world fanceroni pepperoni? Get one delivered from Little Caesars. Pizza.
There are those of us who earn our
Wine
calories,
sounds so good.
who choose raw materials over ready-made. It takes a special kind of person to build their world from scratch.
Like literally, like I felt like yesterday's Xfinity race took forever.
Dude,
But now I
wasn't
feel like it's probably gonna be shorter than
so many what?
Your project
Yep.
today at northerntool.com. Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it, being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life that's beyond that.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? Seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill.
Dude, I'm watching the race while playing zombies.
In this moment,
Wow.
the coach performance that lit up the internet. Of course, Tuesday on NBC.
All right.
On Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, make sure to join Brad Doherty from Radio Channel 90. That's NBC Sports on Sirius XM. Colleague Brad Doherty will join the morning drive with Snowy and the Bagman on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern. To talk about not only what's happening here at the Roval, but what to look forward to next week at Las Vegas. That will be the first race in the round of 8 in front of these drivers. But it's still to be determined who will be in that round of 8. These two fighting for the second spot. Tyler Reddick in the 16 of 8.
Suarez not going down pit road.
Yeah, he is struggling for sure, Rick, so they're going to come down and try to band-aid that car to the end. Meanwhile, his teammate Ross Chastain has just exited the garage area in the one car. Now, Suarez is the one with the points problem. You see him 3 below. As for Chastain, we still see that little bit of cushion above.
Oh, Ross Chastain's about to exit the garage now.
All right, let's go.
VIP. What the heck just happened to the stream?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know. Obviously, you don't know. I'm just saying that because you don't even know what I'm going through over the other side. And literally now I'm on YouTube. Oh my gosh. YouTube almost failed me.
Wait, what was YouTube doing?
China wasn't even loading. Hold on, let me restart. There we go. It's brought to working again. I got it.
Oh,
Yep. Awesome Dylan. He actually came up from a penalty earlier this race.
Awesome.
That's the other question. Will they have to maybe give up a little performance to make sure that they have enough fuel to get to the end?
Back straightaway, miss. Back straightaway, she carried that. It was the 8 of Tyler Reddick.
Oh.
Comes around the front straightaway.
Tyler Reddick missed the chicane.
No.
Yeah, no. If Chase Elliott wins today's race, then Hendrick Motorsports has basically owned this track since 2019.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott won 2019, Chase Elliott won 2020, Kyle Larson 2021, and Chase Elliott 2022 if he wins.
I feel like CCL is so
Probably. He's probably going to win the championship too, but my pick was Ross Chastain because of his aggressiveness.
Well, Rick, in the year where it's been so hard to build momentum, Chase Elliott trying to become just the second driver in 2022 to win back-to-back races. Kevin Harvick did it earlier this year. And I go back to the call Adam Duxton made at the end of stage 2, giving up that one playoff point for this possibility. He could get 5 playoff points if he keeps the lead for 15 more laps. AJ Allmendinger does have 3 lap fresher tires than Chase Elliott, but
no.
5 seconds out to gain over the 9. He is faster than the 9 car right now. Does he have enough time? That's the biggest question.
Ooh, this might be good for all. Might be good if you want to get a good finish between Chase Elliott and Allmendinger.
Oh, basically Allmendinger.
Absolutely a complete stop. Get those wheels stopped. We don't want to serve a pass through, Dave.
Kevin Harvick running in fourth. What a day for them. Booted from the playoffs way too early for the former champion. Now trying to make something of the 2022 season. Remember, crew chief Rodney Childers not here, operating without him, but Harvick keeping the car up front all day long. And
a great day from Justin Haley in the 31 car, currently riding the 5th position, taking out her teammate AJ Allmendinger right now. They currently just need a little bit more lateral break. They told me they thought they had a top 10 car. Right now, looking like they might end up in the top 5.
Colleague Racing, impressing me.
To go for Chase Elliott. Could it be number 8 as far as road course wins?
If you're loud, speak louder. If you stand out, stand strong. If you got the devil on your shoulder, take him for a ride.
I'm gonna go ahead and check how many likes are there on the stream.
In the future,
Currently there are 4 likes.
not as easy as flipping a
That's
switch.
good.
Long road,
Yeah, they're good. Yeah,
requiring decades of time and trillions of dollars. But what if there was a better direction?
but I have a feeling that the views will go up.
An energy source that's
Yeah,
available
that's how those on.
plentiful and
Yep.
environmentally friendly.
It's a safe
Currently, my most
time.
popular one is the Coca-Cola 600 live race reactions.
Oh, dude, I wish I was able to react to that race. That'd be insane.
Yeah, I'll probably react to it again next year.
Yeah, I might have to soon. Actually, no, I'm thinking of going to it that soon.
Cool.
Are we just cleaning your car?
Oh, slap, that suited me.
You were always ready.
Then why not do that whole training?
Okay.
Is built for those we all rely on. Built to prioritize first responders. Built for extreme conditions. Built for America's most reliable 5G network. Because when something's happened and loves are on the line, the people we rely on need technology they rely on.
Okay, let me check the results. Oh, they're standing.
Verizon Frontline, the advanced networking technology for first responders.
Welcome to the most offensive show on television. On one side, you've got a guy who can do this. On the other, a guy who can do this. Bengals, Ravens, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching. I'm watching that. Allmendinger's closing in on Chase.
Good. Please, Asa, I'm gonna take him out. Let's say I'm gonna take that C7 all the way in the back of the field.
So we had to kind of do a little dig to find out where he made some wall contact. So let's see what
I can see that happening.
Look right here to the right. You see that tire mark right there on the wall? So Jeff,
I'm actually. Do you not like Chase Elliott just curious. Because I'm neutral on them. I'm 50-50.
He's trying to just like say so. Just fine. I really just playing as much as I used to, but no. I like easy on the game, but so I want easy on the game too low.
On track, Ross Chastain still 12 points above the cut line.
Oh, Ross Chastain looks like he's going to get in the round of 8.
Chase Briscoe, who is currently into the
Oh! Oh!
I think that is a retaliation from the 7 of LaJoy. It seemed like the 99 and the 7 made contact getting into the final chicane.
Jeez! LaJoy and Suarez got together.
What, did they swell Lawson?
I think there's some damage right here. Let's go back to the first incident. This is coming down into the front chicane.
Corey's trying to get around the thing down here.
Gosh.
Make contact. That spins Corey.
Yep.
Over here, I thought for sure this was a caution NASCAR. But the 7 gets going.
Yep.
Here's another look at that.
Yeah. Judges got him.
How Lawson's on ball bones?
When he got the opportunity to take back quickly, he did. Yeah.
Not sure what the issue is with the 5. Looking at them on pit road, we'll check in with the team.
I seen was flipping the playoffs.
Unfortunate circumstances.
Oh.
Rear toe link is what we're hearing.
No, Larson has issues.
We talked about this at the top of the show. There goes the having wall contact. Why there are walls everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Destroy a race car. Drivers, Jeff, we talked about it. Help me out, man.
Oh my god, bro. No. I think he's going to be okay because he has some good points cushion.
Now plus 15. There's a couple more spots, and there are about another 6 or 7 spots that are available that are one lap down. Now he is plus 14. He's going to be behind Chastain very quickly, Kim.
And last year, remember the team.
And now behind Hamlin.
Issues to rebound and take the win. So I asked crew chief Cliff Daniels what they learned about the team.
Now a plus 11.
That might help them through today's race. He said he now has a better understanding of how to manage
Gosh.
Drops down to 7th right now. Plus 11 for Larson as he sits on pit road and they go to work. He's down 31st in the scoring. Jason running out 110 to go.
Why are they throwing so many commercials? Breaks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How you know which two to choose? Don't ask us. That's a everyone knows 2 for 5 better than 1. We just have to struggle with decision making.
Oh yeah, about that scene, about that TV deal or whatever. So teams are losing money.
No, in the basement. You can't just get in the running.
Yeah.
If you want to save even more, you bundle your home and car insurance with
Oh, we had Core of the Joy. Yeah.
Welcome to the fastest internet.
A little.
Oh.
Hey, Shy! What's yours to protect your trip with laser memory WeatherTech Storage system. No dual mud flaps. The tech liner to protect the bed and tailgate. Bump stems to guard the rear bumper. And the cup phone to secure your phone. Sky for your American-made products at WeatherTech.com. Tomorrow.
Gosh. Need to go on the
Green flag lap. That is the longest green flag stretch in 5 races that have been run here at the Charlotte Roval. They continue to work on the 5 of Kyle Larson. He has fallen to 33rd now, and that means only 9 points above the cut line.
Oh, 9 points above for Larson now.
Larson, if you watch how this can play out. Now, I don't believe the 99 is going to be able to gain any points, which is the first car below the cut line.
Oh, the 99 sets him out to the 7 looks like.
Of Cedric, that I think is a 12 points over the 2 of Cedric. Cedric running 20th on the racetrack. The question will be, will he get a yellow? And the yellow could be right here. We have seen contact between the 7 and 99. We'll see if they can find their way around each other this time.
With his car, I mean, we did see that red, but how much control does he have?
Well, he has the fight. Your point, Jeff. That is a great point. Every time
What happened?
since he's had this issue, once you see it, that steering shake.
Okay.
If he has power steering of any sort, it seems to be intermittent.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how much he's fighting this to control his own car.
Yeah.
The contact he made, with Port of the Joy.
Gosh.
Coming up on 6 laps to go. Against Suarez scored 5 laps down. One more lap.
Yeah, the 5 had a look and holding. Did not know that.
Larson is now +7 to the good.
And that Kyle Larson story just gets even better. 13 stage points. Kyle Larson reserved today, right? It's now the repairs are done on the
Oh, Dawson's probably on time out.
Probably.
Slow the Dawson. Slow the Dawson. Slow the Dawson. Oh, this is gonna get nuts. This is gonna be fun. Oh my god.
Goodness.
Late race reaction predictions.
Oh, the piece of wall.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, goodness. Oh, if they actually throw the caution, then it would be insane these next 2 laps.
Hey,
caution! Holy mackerel. Wow. Holy cow.
This is about the insane.
I don't know if the leaders are going to hit, but the entire playoff picture, everything we talked about with Briscoe and Larson and Suarez and Cindric is now totally up in the air because not only could you make the right pick call, that could be staying on the racetrack while others did.
Holy crap. This is going to get interesting.
Yeah.
Laps down. Larson also 5 laps down. So they're at 36th and 35th, respectively.
It won't say
Based on
Oh,
position.
there we go.
So in my mind, there's one car that this really, really, really affects, and that's the 2 of Austin Cindric. So
This
if
is
you look
a
at your
big mess.
Cindric is on the racetrack 8 points below.
Suarez, he's on race track. He's 5 laps down. He's on the same lap as Kyle Larson, who's +7. It's Briscoe and Cindric. That is the story. Cindric in 20th and Briscoe in 13th. They're the ones that can gain or lose the most points here. Larson and Suarez, they're trapped, really. They're 5 laps down. So, Briscoe can't give up 5, and Cindric needs to find 8, on Briscoe or 10 on Larson, which is possible. He's running in the 20th position. There are absolutely 10 points available. Now the question is, does it take fresh tires? With only 25
Yeah, my JBL Tune headphones, they're only at 10% now.
Yeah.
I made a short video.
The opportunity we have to advance with
My gosh.
So come to pit road.
We had over that picture from guys that's laying on the racetrack. All this is glued to the inside wall over in that turn 6. And so it is came loose. The driver made contact with that wall right there, peeling that piece away. Out to the racetrack it went. I'm with you. I think if you're Cindric, Blaney, Hamlin, McDonald, that's what you'll do. It is a simple decision to make right here. The question is, what's the first guy to pit? Does Elliott, does Allmendinger? Well, he's tired.
Who's gonna pit though?
Tell me, how much did he mean? Christopher Bell. He's sitting there running in 7th. He has to win if he's going to make the next round of the playoffs.
I'm gonna say this is on that dud.
Yeah.
Does Bell come to get tires? Does he feel that he has to do something to give himself a chance to win this race? First car to come to pit road. Can't really tell there. Looks like the 5 laps down, and there he is, Bell. That was the first lead lap.
Well, Christopher Bell's coming down pit road.
Fresh tires on.
I don't think that's the right call, Bell.
I think Danny Hamlin went on too.
Yeah. Hamlin basically just was quite. Yeah.
Can't imagine a scenario where we finish on the lead lap and we don't go through. So come to get the fresh tires.
Yeah, just go get the fresh tires if you were in you're still above the cut line, so you're still good. You still have a shot. Still good, Hamlin. Come on.
Different strategies. Austin Cindric stayed out on the racetrack for track position. Can he hang on? And can he get into the next round of the playoffs?
Track position for Cindric. Ooh, okay. This is going to be interesting.
By the way, we can get out of here. It's not going to be easy. It's over everywhere. We're going to find a way back home together. Whatever it takes.
Customize your down payment and monthly payment. And the smart made up number. Right down to the penny. It's only 6 to 2 seconds, and it won't affect you.
Oh, I didn't see. Joey Hand actually went into the wall by Cindric at one time.
No way.
Yeah.
If intelligence takes its place, it can get complicated.
I didn't even see that.
Some of Western New York's biggest news.
Preparation is starting right here.
Topping the news this half hour is a 9/11 banner. Weekend at 6 and 11. When you want to stay up to date on the most important information, we're here for you on the weekends too.
Your zone forecast will start with Niagara and Orleans counties 2 on your side at 6 and 11 with cloudy news.
Here for you and on the side.
Fall is the best time to save. Take advantage of 20% off and great special financing. Schedule your appointment today.
Oh.
Don't miss Harvest View Fall Fest in Fredonia. Dozens of fun family activities for all ages, including our wagon rides, animal barn, a pyramid, games, rides, and more. Plus, Monday nights at paintball with the speakers. Tickets at harvestviewgreenhouses.com.
All right, here we go. We're going back to racing. Look at this. Cindric's now above the cut line.
Oh, he won!
Here we go. Green flag back out. Oh, gosh. Oh, contact. Oh, they're back in. 34. Oh. Oh. Gosh. Allmendinger. Oh. Holy cow. Kevin Harvick. Holy crap, dude. What are we seeing? Whoa, what was all that? Look at that. Elliott around. Christopher Bell. Holy crap.
It's a bang delay.
Here comes Christopher Bell. Here comes Bell.
Bang delay. Let's go. Bang delay.
Holy crap. Congestion. Gosh. Goodness. I mean, he's in second, so this is going to get interesting. Gosh. Holy crap. What is going on with this? Holy crap. What are we witnessing? Oh gosh. Larson's now up to... Larson now back up. Goodness. Bell's up to second. Caution.
Hey,
Ty Dillon. Yeah.
Every time I do my nose itches.
Oh my gosh. What is going on right now, dude?
Much fresher tires. Hit it from 7th, restarted 12th, now in 2nd with better tires. Listen, that was a break, a huge break for Christopher Bell, but everybody else.
No, Marcus, dang it.
The two-car Cindric 5 to the good, the 99 5 down. They do. None of those guys want to see Christopher Bell win this race. Yeah, and Larson can't really move. He's 5 laps down, so it's not really up to him. It's really, can Cindric find a couple spots for the points? And
gosh, this is gonna get one. This is gonna be one heck of an interesting show.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. That was awesome.
There's only like the Indy road course.
Yeah.
I mean, we they didn't do stupid shit, dude. I mean, they were racing really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just realized when I actually said that looked solid. I actually let it slip out.
That curbing is a very heavy piece of steel that had come off sitting in the middle of that chicane.
Truex is on pit road.
Cars go through there at speed. I think that's a required yellow. Good eyes by NASCAR to throw it out. Look at this restart. This is chaos.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most chaotic restarts ever.
Mm-hmm. Chase Elliott's on, that guy from...
Yep. Oh, Miguel in the wall. Ooh, jeez. Gosh, literally whole bunch of chaos back there.
Like all of that chaos continued for the entire full lap. Look at Briscoe on the
yeah. Whew. Gregson. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh.
Oh, this is what NASA wants.
And Chase gets sent here over in turn 6.
Yep, Chase Elliott around.
Lights them up. Chase ends up coming out pit road after he gets the car going.
But he dives to the inside right here, makes contact, chases.
Yep.
Man, there's no way you're making that turn. There's no way somebody's turning underneath me. It's a bit of a dive ball move because the 8's going to be on the outside going into the next corner.
If I gotta be honest, that was just hard racing.
Agreed. One of those racing deals. And plus, Elliot's already locked in, so he's good.
I mean, yeah, they were racing P dang hard like
yeah.
Wasn't like no any road tours. They just rammed into it. So damn, dude. You know what?
Running over each other down here.
You know what NASCAR should do? They should do
Logano around.
now.
Gosh.
That curve, being a heavy piece of steel laying out in the middle of the racetrack. This contact Harvick got into the 16.
Yeah.
Allmendinger got in front of the 9 for the lead. So that was there. There's the move where they.
What a chaotic.
Yeah, that was one lap. And all of that contact.
The lap of chaos is what I'm going to call this. The lap of chaos.
One of the humps came free, and so onto the racetrack caution comes out.
And we know that Allmendinger remembers that 4 car getting in the back of him over there in turn 3, turn 4. So a lot of guys a little ticked off. This red flag. Hopefully Harvick's thinking, might calm Allmendinger down a little bit, sitting there.
Well, you see at the top it says overtime. I bring that up.
Man, he must have got the error.
That's why AJ Allmendinger came at lap 75. So Harvick at 73, Reddick at 73, Allmendinger 75. You see the numbers down there. Cindric, working on those points at 73. Does he have enough fuel to run these extra laps? We'll have to just wait and see. 35 laps currently, and we're going to see at least one more pace lap before we see one to go.
And we know Cindric is going to have to be very aggressive if he wants to gain any points on the 5 of Kyle Larson. Let's listen into their radio.
Right now, the 20th second. So if he wins, he's got to get to a lap. If he doesn't win, 15s or better should get a win. But we're going to keep you posted as fast as we can.
And Rick, they have not had the opportunity to pit yet. So the question is, what do you do? I think at this point, the red flag is helping the old tires, but now they're cooling off a little bit. Now it doesn't, put age.
Well, we're on the red flag, folks.
But it definitely helps. And now we see the crew trying to reattach that curbing that has come.
Well, the curb has problems, y'all.
The question is, who pits? Does anyone pit? I only bring that up because Briscoe. We're kind of ignoring Briscoe because he's -9 because he got spun around at 23rd. But if he comes to pit road, put some fresh tires on.
Yep, the red flag is out. It's out, everyone.
Position, right, could end up at Chase Briscoe. I believe he could have a chance. He's very good at the road courses. He's aggressive. I'd love to know. I mean, look at him sitting right there. It's just so much is asked of these drivers, and it's great, right? As a race fan. There's no more exciting.
Oh gosh, this is weird.
Races at places like the Roval. We have another cut race in a few weeks at Martinsville. I'm sure it'll be the same way.
Steve, as a race fan, you know what else we love? Being able to talk to a competitor with just 2 races to go, or 2 laps to go in this race, and the potential to win. Let's see if we can talk with Christopher Bell Jr.
Man, I can't believe this. Hey, Christopher Bell, it's Dale Jr. up in the booth. You guys. Christopher Bell, Dale Jr. in the NBC booth. You got us, buddy?
He's on our channel 2.
There you have it. We'll switch over.
I can't hide from Junior. He's going to find channel 2. I know it. Here we go. Hey, Christopher Bell, Dale Jr. in the NBC booth. You got us?
I got you.
Man, I cannot believe you are letting us talk to you right now, considering what's about to happen and what you've got to go out there and accomplish. But with those new tires, the position you're in, you got to feel pretty good about these final few laps.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for much more. So I was a little disappointed when the yellow came out. I thought I was going to be able to run him down pretty easily, but I guess now I'll just have to restart beside him and just got to stay calm and hit my mark.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. You're going to have a lot of guys behind you pushing really hard, but where on this racetrack, I guess, you want to get through turn 1, obviously, with no issues, but where on this racetrack is the best opportunity for you to make that pass?
Yeah, well, with me having pressure tires, it seems like turn 8 and maybe that 6-7 transition, it seems like the newer tires have a big advantage right there in that section. So 6, 7, 8 seems like the
Oh my god, dude. My phone went dead, now my laptop's going dead, now everything's going dead.
Oh, okay. So your phone basically just died?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay. I thought you got the glitch or the error that we usually get.
Phone died.
28 points down right now. So he was below the cut line. He could join the likes of Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, all drivers who have had to win a race to advance, and right now he's in that position.
Think about that access, right? I mean, we're at the 2-minute warning at the football game in the playoffs, and the quarterback ran over and talked to the sideline reporter. I mean, it doesn't happen.
Why are they comparing football to racing? This is racing, not football. They should compare this to Bingo racing, not gonna lie.
I think it's important to know that he approves communication, right? They reach out to him and say, "Is it okay? Were you willing to discuss this with us?" And he was. And that's
have you watched Bingo racing before?
No, I don't know what even banger racing is.
Just basically we take cars from a certain laws, we modify them, and we just win them into each other in wild ways.
And my earbuds just died. My earbuds died.
Why is this thing dying all of a sudden?
So that's what he was saying because he thought he could get to me, but we just didn't know. I didn't know it was that clear that he thought he could.
Safety vehicles have just come out of the chicane, so they finished the work there. They're cleaning off other parts of the track. While they're doing that, let's check in with Marty.
Rick Dishel gunning for Chase Briscoe, who had done everything he needed to do today. Barely above the cut line for much of the race, and now after being spun by 8 feet, Austin Dillon, he is now 9 below the cut line. Johnny Clothball actually won him below the pit road this last time before the red flag came out. That message never got to Chase, so they missed the window to come to pit road. Here is what happened on the racetrack, and yes, indeed it was.
Austin Dillon spun out Briscoe.
Contact also Kyle Busch for part of that as well, but Briscoe went from at that moment above the cut line to below the cut line. But they're going to come in, put on fresh tires when the car field, the red flag is lifted. Tires mean a lot. They, in their mind, think if they finish 18th, they should be able to advance. But right now, -9 below the cut line.
I think Briscoe's absolutely still in this. I mean, the car, I'm going to say one piece, literally one piece from the Roval. Looks pretty good, right? He's got to come
Oh, can you help me?
Have to come to pit road. I'm a little concerned about Austin Cindric's fuel situation, sitting 13th, getting a lap 73. 2 laps here, let's call it 5 miles, 34 corners, a lot of opportunity. You see Cindric down there in 13th, also very close to Hughes as well. So I don't count Briscoe out of this at all, even with a Bell win. I believe that Briscoe's good enough points to pass Larson.
Now, on top of that, Cindric has, he pitted lap 73. The guys around him 105. So why is he short on fuel? Because he has no tires on. That is a major disadvantage.
The race, it's not just Bell on new tires. To your point about not wanting the yellow, I think your analysis is exactly right, Jeff. He doesn't want any part of this chaos because he thought he could just beat him on speed. You got Kyle Busch, Buscher, Custer. How about Custer having a great day back there? Hey, they're on some fresh tires. I'm not sure he's done getting spots as well. I mean, you saw what that last restart looked like. We didn't know which wreck or which, bumper contact we should be covering because there was about.
Oh my gosh.
So continue on homie.
Huh?
Continue on homie.
I hear you.
Oh, good. I think it's my AirPods.
Yep, caution is back out.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of action and a lot of carnage. It's just a matter if they throw the caution, if it warrants that. But what a great call by Adam Speed. Great call. To bring Christopher Bell there, knowing that
Man, that was insane. Great call by Bell there.
Yeah.
Be the first car to do that and now give his driver that chance.
The strategy in this race is just mind-blowing. The way they worked the first stage, the way they worked the second stage, and then we're
Stall Bingo racing at the solid level.
And I listen to these guys in the booth, and the only card that I know that's out is
I'm gonna put my earbuds back in once I go back to racing.
If this race
Yeah.
plays out again,
We're just gonna charge it up a little bit.
It's just a matter of
get into a fuel situation for a number of these other guys up front. So, Stevie, I'll let you handle all of that figure.
Well, first question is, does anyone feel that they missed an opportunity to come get tires and fuel the first time and they want to change their mind? That looked like the 3, perhaps, of Austin Dillon from the 9th position. I thought there'd be
Austin Dillon's coming in the pit road.
somewhere back here. I think there's going to be a change in decisions. Here we go. I'm going to call that Logano, I believe. Here comes Chase Briscoe, as we mentioned. I think this is the best shot for Briscoe to find 9 points, or at least 9 points. Let's put some fresh Goodyear tires on and let the chaos kind of ensue. Marty.
We got to give credit to Johnny Klossmeyer, his driver Chase Briscoe. He's telling him, hey, we're still in the game here, much to the point you were making a moment ago. Joey Logano also coming down pit road. Paul Wolf making this decision to put fresh Goodyears on.
Yes, it's getting chaotic.
Yeah.
Also, you see William Byron coming down pit road for 4 fresh Goodyear tires as well. We'll see if this is enough for Chase Briscoe right now. -9. Can he make it in these final 3 laps?
And Steve, guys like Harvick, Reddick, Allmendinger, Haley, all saving fuel right now?
Absolutely. All of the cars at the front that have the least amount of fuel on board, the ones you mentioned, it's tough, right? Because you're trying to save fuel and you see them clean up their tires, because while you have to have your engine run, if you have a bunch of stuff on your tires, it's not going to accelerate anyway, as we see a little bit more further repairs on the 22 of Joey Logano. +16 should be in good shape. Think about this. So, we're sitting up here out of chaos.
It'll be a joy if they land low towards that night.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And there's just so much you're trying to figure out. It's really like information overload.
They ran the Daytona road course that night in the clash last year.
Looks calm right there, but you see all the wires.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame back the Daytona road course.
You gotta try to process it all and make good decisions.
And replace it for the Tote Seal 400. That'd be pretty cool.
Race underway again.
An attempt at overtime.
All right.
To do after the Daytona 500.
The only point left up for grabs that we can control at all in our best of the world right now is the end of the night. But we need that 1 point.
I kind of like, I like simple information.
All right, we're going back to racing.
Thank you. I'm glad it wasn't 6 or 8 different things.
This mess of a world. So let's go back and talk about, we know Christopher Bell has new tires. Where are new tires an advantage? To me, it's everywhere. It's on the launch. When they drop the green flag, you should have more rear grip, have a good possibility to get to turn 1 with Harvick, and then use those tires to accelerate off of turn 1. What he has to be guarding against, but it's almost nothing you can do about it, is to keep the guy from behind you running into you. Even if you drive in the corner a little bit deeper, use those new tires to get away from Allmendinger. Don't let him get into the back of you, because those new tires will make that car turn.
And remember, Kevin Harvick is the control car here. He's the one who determines when they go, when they come into the restart zone. So Christopher Bell on the outside.
All right, overtime, 3 to go.
On the inside, first attempt at overtime here.
Here we go. Green flag, back in the air. Oh gosh, heading to turn 1. Side by side. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy moly. Christopher Bell in the lead.
God.
Just. Oh gosh. 1 point for Larson. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Cedric, if he gains 8th position, he'll be tied with Larson.
And he is in a battle back here. You see it at the bottom of the screen.
Oh gosh. He's pulling. Oh gosh.
And again, the tiebreakers, we see brakes locking up.
Oh! Cedric around.
Cedric now waiting to get back on track.
Ah, Cedric.
5 now as they're running on the track.
Final lap. Can Bell win it? Oh gosh. Briscoe, they've Larson are tied. Oh my gosh. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Can Bell do it? What a day for Christopher Bell, folks. Oh gosh.
Those points are going to change again. The final time through the trilogy chicane for Christopher Bell.
All right, can Bell do it? Briscoe. Oh gosh. Here we go. Christopher Bell wins. Bell wins.
Good for him.
Great job. Good job, Christopher Bell. Kyle Briscoe. Kyle Larson will not defend his championship.
When did you advance? And Christopher Bell was able to do it.
And you hear the words to the driver of the 5 car, Kyle Larson, defeated in those final few laps. Chaos on the racetrack.
Kyle Larson will not defend his championship. Eliminated from the round of 12.
Christopher Bell is locked into playoffs.
Let's go, Christopher Bell. Yeah. Good. Yes, I'm happy. Let's go. Let's go. You've done it for Toyota. Yes.
The interesting thing about Briscoe is going down the back straightaway in front of the 43 into that braking zone.
A good win for Christopher Bell today.
Yeah.
I don't mind him winning.
Chicane on the back straightaway.
He's one of my favorites in Xfinity too.
This is way better.
You have Larson, who had the issue, was 5 laps down. Really, he was pinned.
Well, Christopher Bell wins, everyone.
It was out of his control.
Kyle Larson is eliminated. I'm surprised. He's one of my picks to make it to the championship 4. Oh boy, this is gonna change everything.
This was insane.
Yeah, this is gonna change. Yeah, this is gonna change my championship 4 picks completely.
Dude, this is our 20th different win though this season.
No, it's not. Wait, Bell won at New Hampshire.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Holy crap.
That was 2 positions. Here we go. Great shot right here. I think Briscoe was committed to.
Yeah, Briscoe did a heck of a job. Great job, man.
Custer was doing some work as well to try to help out his teammate. Doing a little block there.
And Bell celebrates. Toyota was back at Toyota, overcome the road courses. I told you, Bell, I think, had the best speed of all the cars that gives on road courses.
What a day for Christopher Bell.
Yeah, what a day for him. Great job, Christopher Bell.
Below the cutoff line. Dude, a win was the only way he was going to advance into the next round of
3rd career win. Great job. Yeah.
The crowd here at Charlotte Roval appreciating what they just saw out of Christopher Bell. Marty?
How about that, Charlotte race fans? Christopher Bell told his team, we live on. 6th walk-off win in NASCAR playoff history.
Let's go.
And you were 7th before that final caution there, Christopher. At what point did you think, man, we might be able to get this thing done?
Man,
I don't even know. Whenever I came off pit road and I was the first car with tires, I was just trying to wait and see where I stacked up. And then I saw there were 11 cars that stayed out on old tires. And I was
My gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and turn over to the post race to the post race on Peacock after this when this is over.
Yeah. Did an amazing job. They all started wrecking it, and he told me to stay tight to the middle. And you know, that kept me out of all the junk in turn one.
That's awesome. Toyotas are still alive.
They deserve it, man. We've been trying so hard to get to Walt in victory lane, and we finally got this victory there.
Yes, good job, Bell.
Yeah.
What does it say about not giving up? Man, you just got to be there at the end of these things. And, you know, I keep watching races where the fastest car doesn't always win. It's been no secret that road courses have not been our strength this year, but we were just there at the right time.
Good win for Christopher Bell.
Yeah, really great win.
You were the best team in the first round.
Yeah, he was on one of my favorites in that spin back in like 2017, 2016.
Yeah, he's
so happy he won.
He's really dope.
That's for sure. So I knew that the whole time going into the second round of the playoffs that this was the troublemaker with Talladega, and that the road course being in here whenever we weren't strong on the road courses. I was really nervous about this round, and you know I felt good about Texas, and then when we got out of there with no points, I thought it was going to be a really tough road, and it was a really tough road, but there was an end to it.
How about that, guys? Christopher Bell, a walk-off.
Yep, walks off win. Let's go. Yes.
There's the joy of victory and the agony of defeat because the rain.
And yeah, of course something went wrong. Probably because the stream went and removed because of YouTube policies. Well, at least the race was over though.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Peacock right now for the Pros race show, if it's even on. That is, well, just what a race that was, because that was just the 90% of the race was not really that entertaining. Well, not saying it's not entertaining, was just not really, was not really like all wild, but now it is wild. Now the finish was awesome. I liked it.
My thoughts on Lays. Most of it was just racing. There's no normal everyday racing. And then the tossing came out, it went to Flyers game. Very aggressive, racing really, really hard. Not like they did at the Andy Road course.
Well, Hamlin's now in 7th.
But overall, I did this race. I don't know why I did this race.
You know, do what you got to do and race and try to find your way to the playoff getting through here at the end of these races.
Yeah, it was, man, at one while Dan told my guys before he took the initial green of the race, there's a difference between thinking we can move on and knowing we can move on.
Sheesh.
This team just never gives up. I told him I was never going to give up.
Well, Hamlin's basically in 7th, so we got a hole. But I'm very confident for Hamlin that he can do good at those tracks because he's good at Martin. Well, Martin earlier this season, he was trash. But Vegas and Homestead, I'm confident because Hamlin's good at those tracks.
Yeah. Overall, I love this race.
Yeah, this race was really good. I liked it too. The agony of defeat for Larson, man. I feel so bad for him.
Speedway at the Roval. So got a lot of laps driving this place in those cars, and yeah, just a really cool day. And looking forward to the round of 8. It's a lot of really, really good racetracks for me. And if we get to Phoenix, we know we got a good car there too. So yeah, just overall awesome day. Proud of my team, and yeah, just move on.
And I'm thinking this road course thing for a kid that started out on the sprint cars and a dirt track, not bad attainment for you on this type.
Yeah, it's weird how it seems like dirt guys, especially sprint car guys, you look at Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Larson, Bell, obviously, a lot of the sprint car guys, it's just you're slipping and sliding so much, you got more power than you can typically put down. It's really similar to sprint cars. So, yeah, the sprint car background, I think, definitely helps whenever you come to a place like this. And, cool to see a sprint car guy win and another one move on in the playoffs.
Chase Briscoe fans unite and love to celebrate this guy. They'll move on to the round of 8. Kim.
And Dave, on the other side of that, Kyle Larson, the defending champ, won't go after another championship. This is the next round.
Oh.
Like 5 laps down for a broken toe leg. You guys got it fixed, though. And at that point, crew chief Cliff Danielson said, by the information I have, we're good. That's before the chaos ensued. At what point were you worried?
As soon as I hit the wall. It's just, you give up that many spots, you know that you're going to be close. And then, the caution there. So, yeah, just
bad for
just
Larson.
made way too many mistakes all year long. Made another one today and ultimately cost us an opportunity to go chase another championship. So just extremely mad at myself, and you let the team down a number of times this year, and let them down in a big way today. So we'll keep fighting. We'll come back stronger, and I'll definitely come back stronger and smarter. Make better moves out there, and just mad at myself. So bummer, but it's gotta be done.
Seems like you take a lot of blame for this. How do you make it up to the team?
Yeah, just go race hard. There's definitely no other person to blame but myself for today. So I feel like our team put ourselves in position as well as we could on points today, and got as many stage points as we could. It was, I think, plus 27 or 8 at the time when I screwed up. So just for no reason either. I wasn't even pushing that hard at that moment, and it got loose and caught me off guard. So just gotta keep working on my craft, just be better and make a lot less mistakes. Like I said, I've made way too many mistakes this whole year, and you can't win a championship like that. So no surprise that I made another mistake today and took us out of contention.
The dejection coming from the former champion, and that is another champion now eliminated. So Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and now Kyle Larson, all eliminated from the playoffs. There's only 2 former champions still in the field, and we see those in Chase Elliott and Joey Logano. They will be fighting for another title.
Yeah, unfortunately, Alex Bowman wasn't able to continue in 48 behind the wheel right out for the last 2 races, so he was eliminated. And I really think one driver came into a must-win situation, and he got the walk-off win with Christopher Bell. That momentum is real, and he's going to be fun to watch. Chase Elliott was just efficient. I think Kyle Larson said the best. He's had good pace this year, just mistakes. And in these 3-race seasons, mistakes are just so hard to overcome. But
This is going to get interesting for these next 3 weeks.
Turned into mechanical woes for guys that get in the fence and made mistakes, and then those last couple research drivers, you could rewatch them 100 times and continue to see new moves that made a difference in today's results.
Clearly some frustration.
Suarez on the joy.
Make contact. Trying to explain to Corey, hey man, I didn't power steer any, but back to the incredible race. Kyle Larson, very honest, too many mistakes this year. That drive by Christopher Bell, I believe that team, they're dangerous. They are a team that can win this championship. I want to go back and talk about Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric did a great job this year as a rookie, and obviously Daniel Suarez, upset with what this contact was, but also nothing he could have done in regards to the final series.
Such heartbreak for Daniel, because I think he was on a clear path to be able to make it to the next round without that issue with the steering. But Christopher Bell winning, the guy did not have the pace early in the race to win this race. Toyota had only 2 top 5s all season on road courses this year. What an incredible job by them to do what they needed to do. Everybody else took themselves out of the race for one reason or another, whether it be strategy, mistakes, late race restarts that spun people out.
Wow.
But just incredible. The stage breaks and late yellows turned this race upside down, and that guy right there did what it took to win this race. Incredible job by him.
Yeah. For more post-race coverage, let's go to the Peacock Pit Box in Marty. Here's it. Hi.
NASCAR America Post-Race Show presented by Progressive today from the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, what a crazy one. Holy smokes. I don't know what I had on the bingo card. I didn't have Christopher Bell winning the race. I didn't have Kyle Larson being eliminated in this round, DJ. How would you begin to describe this day?
I don't know that you really can. I mean, you had to look at everything and the strategies that played out early. And a couple of the drivers that looked like they were doing the right thing, and Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, among a few others, that did manage.
Yeah, I feel so bad for all the Larson fans.
Yeah.
But then the problems started happening, and Steve Letarte set this up, that he thought that we may see some issues throughout the day because of the uniqueness of this track, of what it presents, over the curving, on the banking, everything that it brings along with it. And we saw that get Daniel Suarez and Kyle Larson and keep them from moving on into the round of 8.
Yeah, there were 3 races. And honestly, there were 3 races. There were the guys that went out hard to gain points, and we saw that in stage 1. Then there were the guys that were determined to win the race, and they were the guys that pitted.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream just because I don't feel like even continuing. So, yeah, this has been the race reaction. Congratulations to Christopher Bell. He wins the Bank of America Roval 400. Yeah. So, yeah, and then Larson, Suarez, Bowman, and Cindric are all eliminated from the playoffs. So, anyways, this is Preston and Eric Crossstein 48 signing off. Peace out.
There's no way he's going to be able to win this race, but